What's up, everybody? It is your girl, Jab Queen Boxing, and we are back. We are ready, and we are live. Y'all make sure y'all smash that like button as y'all come in the building, and we're going to get into it. We got some news, some fight congratulations, some more fight announcements, and then we're going to get into what's going on. So for our first bit of news, it looks like Amari Jones, and I know some of y'all may or may not know he was, I think he was with Devin before, but anyway, he is, transitioned into Golden Boy, and he will make his official Golden Boy debut on the undercard of Virgil Ortiz and Erickson Lubin on the 9th of November. So that's that. But let me see who all up in here. Hey, everybody. Oh, my God. All things. Thank you so much. My very first super chat ever. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, Lee. What's up? Quee. Hey, girl. Yes, honey. We're going to get into this. It's too much going on for me to even wrap my mind around sometimes. But here we go. We're going to try it, and we're going to do it together. So that's Amari. Shout out to him. He's making some moves. No opponent has been announced yet. So when I know, you'll know, obviously. We're going to be in a couple different weight divisions today. So just follow me. I'm trying to make sure I cover all this crap that I done seen going on and all that it needs to be. So here we go right here. Mr. Head Clout Chase, right? Eddie Hearn has come out and said that after Boots fights Usima Lima, right, in his 154-pound debut in October, he will be pushing for the Crawford fight since Crawford still holds that WBA title, and we're going to get into that later. But that is what Mr. Clout Chase himself came out and had to say. Now, we're going to get back to it. We're going to circle the block on Eddie. But let's do our congratulations, right? So last night, I don't know if you all watched it, but there was an MVP card on last night. It was the MVP Prospect 14 card. Okay? They was over that mode. We're going to get into that. But anyway, congratulations to Pedro de Silva. I think it's like Consecutive. He got a lot of names. But congratulations to the young man. Congratulations to Sebastian Suarez, Alexander Rios, Yelves Gomez, Harvey, Corey Marksman, Juan Paul Riviera. They was over there getting to it. We're gonna play some clips, but there was another card on this morning that I know I did not get up at 6 o'clock to watch it, but I tuned in a little later and saw what I could see. Jake Wally, he beat a Yosef, and he won the vacant IBF super lightweight title. Sky Nicholson actually won the IBF Intercontinental Superweight Bantam title after losing it. Remember, she got her behind whooped by Deanna Brown. Alex Lepe, he won by first round knockout. Jack Rafferty won. Zach Miller retained his belt. Zach Turner, Lewis Richardson, Charlie Sr., Nelson. This card was stacked too. Stephen Clark, Ugan Levin, Stephen Cairns, Henry Turner, right? Those are all winners of last night and this morning's cards. So shout out to them for winning their fights. Now we got some upcoming fights. I believe this is today, actually. The card should have actually started at 5 p.m. Yankel Riviera Figueroa and Angelino Cordova. That is the card that has Tellez on it and a couple of other names. So that's a 12-round flyweight. Yanis Tellez, he has a 12-round, and this is for Tellez's WBA interim junior middleweight. And this, if he wins, then I guess he will be elevated to Bud's WBA belt, because some places I look says he still got the belt. Some say he don't still got the belt. So if anybody know what's really real, y'all let me know, because Some places say he got the belt. Some say he don't got the belt. Anyway, they fighting for that belt or the winner of that belt. Stephen Hand versus Paulina Angelo for the WBA Women's Lightweight title. Jermaine Ortiz is on there as well. Lucas Baya is on there as well. Jasmine Artina. This is for Artina's WBA Women's Junior Bantamweight. She's fighting Lynn Sandstorm. I don't know who Lynn is. That's an unfamiliar name to me. But Chris Avila versus Ariel Perez, and Natalie Doe versus Randy Lynn Morales. And that's for the junior bantamweight. Jocelyn Camillo versus Augustina Solange Vasquez. And this is going to air, it's 8 p.m. The main event starts at 11. So if y'all want to tune into that fight, I will be watching Tellez because I want to see how he does and see what his next moves will be. That is 8 o'clock on DAZN. The main ring walk starts at 11 p.m. Now, I think that is all I have for news because the other stuff I'm going to cover as we get into our topics. These people don't lost their damn mind. But anyway, first up, obviously, we're going to get into this MVP card, the most valuable promotions prospect card, and who might be the future of boxing after, man, it was nothing but knockouts, it seemed like, on this damn card. So then we're going to talk about the absolute crash out at 154, and, we're going to get into all that messy good stuff. But we're going to start with the prospect card in Orlando that happened yesterday. Now, these are the events that you have to pay attention to, pretty much, if you want to see, like, who's really going to be an up-and-coming name in this sport. Because as we know, these big names, they're getting older, or they're, like, playing some sort of promotional prostitution game. But Jake Paul is out here plucking stars like it ain't nobody's business. And I ain't gonna lie, some of these boys, they was getting to that action. In the main event, I believe, Puerto Rican featherweight Juan Paul Rivera. What's going on, Opulent? What's up, everybody? Shell, how y'all doing? So Juan Paul Rivera, right? Hold on, let me see something. Because I got his clip. These boys, man, I don't know what is happening around here. But anyway, Juan Paul Rivera stopped Daniel Bailey in the 6th round. Now he moves to, I believe it is 13-0. Okay, so let's just look at him, child. Look at him. He looked angry than a motherfucker. Anyway, he on point, yo. Rivera's was sharp. He's very composed, and most importantly, you know what I'm saying, he got that nigga up out of there. You know what I'm saying? That was the most important part. Just look at him, child. Oh my goodness. When I tell you they was getting to that smoke yesterday, I was thoroughly entertained. I couldn't even front on Jake. I was like, dang, Jake, you pulled out some bangers, yo, because these boys, they was not playing. They was not playing whatsoever. But oh my goodness. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Get off him. Oh my goodness. Anyway, yes. So he got him up out of there. And that's pretty much exactly, you know what I'm saying, what you want to see from prospects who are trying to make that jump. Now, he is a former member of, I think, the Puerto Rican national team. So this was definitely a good win to put him on the map, you know what I'm saying, and have him on his path from prospect to a contender. Now, the other guy that was up here, and I don't know why I couldn't find like a really good clip of him, so I do apologize. This was so damn fast. But Corey Marksman, right? This boy, he also had a TKO win, obviously. Stopping, I think this guy's name is Luis Martinez. This was the 7th round. He was hitting this boy with everything but his mama's kitchen sink. Okay, he definitely put on a show for his hometown. This was his hometown fight. So he definitely showed up and showed out. But the moment that really made me sit up, because I was laying down watching this stuff, child, made me sit up and look, was the knockout that I seen from the head. Okay, I'm going to play it. So where's this boy? This shit right here. So this is, I guess, the welterweight. His name is Pedro de Silva Canseco. In the second round, right, he landed like the perfect shot. The perfect, I think it was like an overhand right that put Vientos on the canvas. I thought the boy was not with us no more. That was pure gold. I mean, good God. That was a beautiful finish. I mean, you can't ask for nothing else. She all leaning on him. But anyway, you couldn't ask for nothing else of the year. So I personally will be nominating him for KO of the year when I do my end of the year KO list. He will definitely be on it. Right. So that's just like a little snicker picker of what was going on. And then I think we had this one, Sebastian Suarez. Yeah, Suarez or something. When I tell you these boys, man, they was not playing last. Look at them, just mauling them. Get off them. Oh my goodness. But anyway, just stop. Good God. And then you had this old big for nothing sucker. Hold on right here. Is this the same one? I thought I loaded the other one. Pedro Silva. That might be the same one. Anyway, they was up there. They was getting to this action. They really were over there on that MVP card. So I'm really not mad at Jake Paul for this card whatsoever. This was definitely a really good card. So while we're all waiting for these prima donnas to decide if they want to fight or, what they got going on, don't sleep on these prospect cards, because they be having some real bangers up there. This is where the next generation gets built. I saw some really solid performances. You know what I'm saying? My boy right here from Orlando, you know what I'm saying? He had his hometown fight. He showed up and showed out. You know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely not upset with that. Getting that big win and knockout, you know what I'm saying? And I'm sure we'll be seeing that on repeat everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So those may be our future stars. But that's the future. We got to deal with what we got going on right the hell now, right? So let's talk about the most chaotic yet compelling division that we have right now. To me, anyway, I think it's the 154-pound division, right? Now, I don't think there's really any debate in that. And if it is, then that's fine. Everybody has their own, opinions on what they think is the hottest weight class in boxing. It's mad talent there. There's a number of dogs, and just the sheer complexity of it. It makes it interesting, right? And it makes it like an exciting landscape of the sport. Now, for a long time, it felt like, the Charlo brothers, they, they owned the division. Well, Jamel, anyway, he owned the division, but he's since obviously moved up to 168. He's been somewhat inactive. So now it just seems like the whole damn division is just like all over the place, right? The belts are scattered. You got Slender Man over there with the WBC, you know what I'm saying? And he has a fight lined up with Keith Thurman. I think it's October 25th, but as it approaches, we'll talk about that more. Bakram, you know what I'm saying? He holds the IBF, and he obviously is about to fight Josh Kelly. The WBO belongs to my little Puerto Rican prince, you know what I'm saying? Xander, he just got it. And the WBO title is officially vacant, or Bud has it, or if he vacates, he may vacate. He has to vacate it, if I'm not mistaken, when he moves up to face Canelo. Anyway, throwing another prize into the chaos, right? If it's vacant, the vacancy obviously could be filled soon because, as I stated earlier, Tellez has a fight tonight with Baru, and after that fight, well, that's the fight for the interim WBA title. Now, with the winner in pole position to be elevated to full champion, that's what it was. And I don't know what, but I think he finally did drop it. I gotta check. I don't know. So you got a mess of titles everywhere, right? And that's before you even look at the rows of contenders. So we still got Virgil, who ain't never had no damn belt, right? He's now obviously about to fight Erickson the Hammer Lubin, right? That's November 8th. That's gonna be a good squabble. It is. In fact, I heard that Lubin He is the IBF, obviously, #1 contender. He actually passed on a title shot against Murtazaliev to take the bigger money fight with Ortiz. So everybody out here fighting for money. I just want to make that clarification. That just tells you pretty much where the real action is and what's really going on. And you can't forget about Jesus Ramos, Charles Conwell. Like, the division is filled with nothing but absolute savages. So we need to start seeing better fights, is all I'm saying. And any combination of those names could make for a decent fight. Like I said before, I'm not going to, jump all down Boots' back just yet, because this is his first fight at 154. So I do want to wait to see what he does moving forward. Right? I mean, will we see any unification fights? Does the winner of Ortiz and Lubin instantly become like the 154-pound division king? They can't, obviously, because there's some other dogs there, right? And how will Xander fit in? He has to make his mark at 154 as well. So this division just left me with more questions than answers. I'm gonna try and figure it out. Maybe I'll drop a video. Maybe, I don't know. But the drama isn't just about the fights happening in the ring. Obviously, we've seen some of these guys participating, and some of these promoters. I forgot who I was talking to on somebody else's panel, and they were like, it's just as of recent that fans have become interested and invested in the financial aspects of boxing. So I said it's simply because this is how the promoters made it. This is how if they don't come out and tell us that this person ducked this amount of money, we don't know anything about that. You know what I'm saying? It has been because, in my opinion, of some of these goddamn promoters, i.e. Oscar, i.e. Eddie Hearn, who love to just get in front of a damn camera and pop they shit, whether or not it's true or false. Which brings me to this video that I finally saw of him crying out, or speaking out. I don't want to say crying out, child. That sound bad.
I'm saying too much, and I be letting them talk because they don't know what really be going on in the background. He tripping. I never asked for no tune-up. Stop listening to people. Stop listening to social media. Just because I'm not saying nothing, don't mean I did it. I did what they saying. I'm saying too much, and I be letting them talk because they don't know what really be going on in the background. He tripping. I never asked for no tune-up. Stop listening to people. Stop listening to social media. Just because I'm not saying nothing, don't mean I did it. I did what they saying. I'm saying too much, and I be letting them talk because they don't know what really be going on in the background. He tripping. I never asked for no tune-up. Stop listening to people. Stop listening to social media. Just because I'm not saying nothing, don't mean I did it. I did what they saying. I'm saying too much, and I be letting.
So that was Boots. You know what I'm saying? A day late and a dollar short, if you ask me. Nah, but I mean, this is not the first time, obviously, that he said that, and I get it. Like, he's not a person, he's a quiet person, like Gervonta and like some of these other boxers. Some of them are just not comfortable always with a microphone in their face or a camera always in their face. So I definitely understand that aspect of it. Like, if you're shy, you're shy. But as an entertainer and as someone who is allowing other people to speak on your behalf, y'all have to be on the same page. Because you can't have me out here looking one way and things are the complete opposite. You know what I'm saying? So he might need to have a conversation with Eddie Hearn. He might need to reel him on in, because both things can't be true. You know what I'm saying? You can't be a duck and your promoter can't be crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, one or the other got to be true. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I'm saying. And there's a lot of wars being fought, obviously, as we be seeing them on Twitter. They going back and forth, and then you got Oscar making his videos and Eddie going somewhere and doing interviews. It's just all messy, right? And then it trickles down right through their boxers, right? So there's obviously, Twitter wars and interviews, and this brings us to the complete mess that I really wanted to goddamn address, you know what I'm saying, between Teofimo Lopez and Shakur. So the whole situation is the perfect example of what to me makes boxing so goddamn frustrating for me, right? Like if y'all niggas gonna squabble up, squabble up. Don't get my mouth all watered up for a squabble and y'all niggas ain't about to squabble. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? Because that's gonna make me upset. Anyway, y'all make sure y'all hit the like button, please, and thank you. Yeah. So I don't know what they got going on, right? Who's doing what these days, right? I'm gonna get with them. So for what feels like maybe forever, right? Shakur Stevenson has been on this hunt for a legacy defining fight, right? His number one target lately is obviously Teofimo Lopez. Shakur has been calling him out nonstop on X. I seen it on X anyway. I don't know where else, but just on social media, period. Practically begging like Keith Sweatchild for the damn fight. Now, recently, Teofimo responded basically saying, now he's trying to call out Shakur. Then Teo posted that he, already had accepted the fight for early 2026. Now, for a second, I almost got excited, y'all, and then I forgot who I was dealing with. Now, Shakur said, Teo was just trying to save face and that he hadn't heard anything official, right? He hadn't heard things about an official offer. And it turns out Shakur might have been right. Now, I'm going to say might have been because, Teo is all over the place. I heard the turkey, obviously who was going to pay for the fight, got fed up with the back and forth and the lack of movement from team leftovers, because his ass ain't the takeover no more. He is the leftovers, and decided basically to just move on. So now with all of this happening and unfolding online, and Teo, he said, I signed the contract, that he signed the contract and things like this. Then what do I see? Not even an hour later,
I don't got no fight lined up just yet, but I would love to be on Brand Risk. Fight here.
And T.R. would gladly accept that.
And it could be, no homo, it could be like 2 guys, 1 night, 3 rounds each, or 3 guys, 1 night, 3 rounds each, making 9 rounds.
He'll be able to fight 3 to 4 people in one night.
Holy shit.
On your show. So that's going to be, Foreman did it first.
Yeah.
So let T.O. be the second. Foreman fought 5 guys in one night. So we could go eeny, meeny, miny, ho, ho, ho. Whoever wants it, come get it. He don't mind getting in the ring. So we're bringing it first to you.
All right.
Which is going to be one-time, incredible event.
Let's do it,
it's going to be
Let's
big.
do it,
so whoever first, put the names in the hat. Thank you.
Let's do it, man. Put some W's in the chat.
Child, please, with this BS. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know people sharing my frustration. So now the attention has shifted, obviously, to finding Shakur a new opponent. And one of the names being floated, obviously, that we heard was Lamont Roach. Roach is good. You know what I'm saying? He's very skilled. But let's be real. You know what I'm saying? This is not like a fight that would draw attention like a Shakur and a Teo, right? Like a fight between like 2 pure boxers, like Shakur and Lamar. I'm gonna go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even gonna hold you. I'm going night. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I'm just a little irritated with the whole situation because we know that Teo lies a lot. You know what I'm saying? And you just don't know what to believe when he talks. You know what I'm saying? And the whole situation just is very irritating because, for one, if I'm not mistaken, I heard that Shakur was out for the remainder of the year with hand injuries, right? So that needs to be dealt with. I don't know when, he'll be cleared to come back or if he just going to fight with hurt hands like he's been doing for the last 7 years. I'm really not sure what his situation is. But for you to say you signed the contract and then now you over here on some sort of, I don't know what gimmicky thing this is or whatever, he over here begging for fights. You were just offered, what was it, $15 million to fight Shakur? Now, originally, if y'all remember, it was $11 million supposedly to fight Boots whatever happened with that. Then it was Devin in the place, and then it's like, oh well, Turkey, he's changing the numbers. Okay, now he came at you with 15 for Shakur, and you slow rolling your feet. Meanwhile, you don't have anything lined up, Teofimo. You know what I'm saying? You fought in, what was that, May, June, July, August. Okay, so 3 months. I know they only fight maybe once or twice a year. Okay, but still, you need to be starting to lock in something. This is like the second or third name I done heard in like the past couple of months dealing with you. You were supposed to fight Devin August 16th. That was a dud. You was chasing after Boots. That was a dud. You know what I'm saying? Then Keyshawn was offered to you. You didn't want that. Now Shakur, you don't want Shakur. It just appears to me like Teofimo, and I don't mean to be harsh, and I'm not trying to be, you know what I'm saying, bigoted or anything like that, but it just appears to me that he loves to clout chase African American men while not fighting any. You know what I'm saying? What happened to the Hitchinsons calling you out? You know what I'm saying? It's like you say all of these racially charged things, and then, when it comes time for you to put that pen in the pad and really stand on your shit, you tuck and run. You know what I'm saying? I just can't respect that. And I really did used to be a fan of Teo's. You know what I'm saying? I was so proud of him when he beat Loma. I really was. I thought that Teo was on the rise. And then he started acting real funny, saying goofy nonsense like Top Rank can have the blacks and all other kind of stuff. And then I started looking at him sideways. Now I see that you just run around here. First you was clout chasing Bud Crawford. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'll fight you this, fight me. Then when he run down on you, oh, it's all for promotion and all this other kind of, there's other ways to promote fights, and you didn't even have one lined up. And I don't recall any other these racially charged antics when you're fighting anyone else. Subriel Matias just slapped the sweat off your face not too long ago. Why are you not trying to get in there with them? He's becoming an issue, bruh. And I'm not saying he's holding up to the vision, because obviously there's other unification fights that could be made around him. You know what I'm saying? But if we're just going to be flat out honest, Teo does have a name. You know what I'm saying? But how much longer will that name bell ring? You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're not fighting, or if you're fighting infrequently. And then when you do get in the ring, you fighting somebody like Arnold Barboza. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, it just becomes frustrating with all of these little intricate parts and intricate situations that clearly put all this red tape around all of these things. Like I said, this is why I watched the MVP card last night. This is why I watch Pro Box now. Because these boys, I don't know what's going on with them. I really don't. It looks to me as if they'd rather fight on social media than in the damn ring. It just makes no sense. But these young men, man, on the MVP card, honey, yes, Jake Paul, mother was thoroughly, very, very much entertained, especially by this one, honey. Yes. I hope that boy okay. I'm gonna have to look that up and make sure he all right. But I was thoroughly entertained by this, because none of these boys on this card had a problem let their damn hands go. They wasn't up in there trying to look cute. Honestly, they probably ain't got the budget to do all the ring walk and spectacular stuff that they was trying to do. Oh, my poor boy. But anyway, but still, they get over there and they get to the damn action. You know what I'm saying? They get over there and they get to the action. So I was thoroughly entertained last night. Okay? I was very much entertained. But I don't know, man. Teo, I just saw that, and Teo annoyed me, with his foolishness, as usual, though. But it is time for Shakur to really put like a marquee name on his resume. Zepeda was cool. That was a decent name, you know what I'm saying, on his resume. I'm not gonna act like it wasn't a good name to put on his resume. I just feel like Teo would be a better name. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna say, it wasn't good, or whatever the case may be. It definitely was good. It's just Teo would have be a better name and kind of help him solidify himself. Yeah, Teo always going some BS, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I couldn't get all those clips. I'll make like a side video, but I was thoroughly entertained from the MVP card. And then I saw some clips from Sky this morning, you know what I'm saying? She put on, it looked like the girl was walking to her corner and then she just kept hitting her, but I guess the bell hadn't rung or something, so the punches were legal. I didn't really understand what the hell Sky was doing because it looked like the girl was walking to her corner. Maybe Sky knocked upside her damn scalp so hard she forgot that the bell hadn't rung and she shouldn't have been going to her damn corner. I don't know, but she was like, boop, 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 boop. I was like, oh my goodness, get off her. But I was never really the biggest fan of Sky. I always thought she could fight, but I don't know. I wasn't really the biggest fan of hers. I was so happy when Tiana beat her. You know what I'm saying? I just was, but that's usually what happens when they come across a real one. No, I'm talking about oh, shout out to D1 in the cash out. Oh, shout out to some cat. I'm sorry, I didn't even see this, y'all. I'm over here running my mouth. I just reached for my phone. But thank y'all so much. And shout out to y'all for sure in the cash app. Oh, shout out to you, SBG. I appreciate you. But yeah, guys, I mean, I just really wanted to cover that much stuff. We do have some entertaining fights coming down the pike. And then, it looks like maybe throughout the winter we should be okay with some good fights, some good cards. But hey, check out MVP, check out Pro Box if it's a week that any of the mainstream cards ain't on. If you want to see some real good squabbles, you may not know their names, but they in there squabbling foreign names. So it make them a little hungrier to me. I like it when they hungry and humble. You know what I'm talking about? So I definitely will be tuned more into that. Jake Paul is not playing. He is out here snatching up the women, honey, snatching up the prospects. He is definitely out here getting to it because them boys, good God, it wasn't a dull fight on that damn card. And that's usually not something you can say. Usually at least like 1 or 2 fights be a dud. And these just weren't, you know what I'm saying? And I really don't know. I'm missing something because there was another one that I wanted to show y'all. This big for nothing is what I call him. He got his behind toe slam up too. He was getting mauled. Let me see. I thought I put it in here. Nope, I must didn't. But anyway, yeah. So that's it. When I saw the little TL issue, I just he out here prostituting himself again as usual. I'll take 2 or 3 out, whatever the case he got going on. I'm just not sure anymore with Teofimo Lopez. And y'all know last week I had already told y'all and showed y'all that he out here selling jabs for cash. You know what I'm saying? He's still out here doing that. And apparently now he want to do it at a higher level. You know what I'm saying? So he went from this, you know what I'm saying, to begging now. I don't know what the boy got going on, man. Teo is really disappointing, yo. He's very disappointing. Because he does have skills and talent. The boy is not without talent. You know what I'm saying? I just think that, if I'm being honest, that Loma fight really went to his head. You know what I'm saying? And really, don't get me wrong. Yes, that is a very good selling point for yourself. You know what I'm saying? I beat Lomachenko. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna sit up here and act like that's not a really good selling point. But goddamn, Tio, how long ago was that? You can't live off that forever. Boxing is what have you done for me lately? You know what I'm saying? And strike while the iron is hot. Strike while that name still means something, or somebody still give a damn about it. You getting ready to go over there? I don't know what the hell he doing. You know what I'm saying? But he better get himself together, man. Oh, here go the other fight, y'all. I thought this was a pretty decent one too. Look at him. And he just big for nothing. Watch him get towed out the frame. Look at him. Just, oh my goodness. And delayed, lay down, all kind of foolishness. Child, please. You can't make this shit up. I swear, oh God, you can't make this shit up. Look at it. Watch him. Watch him. Just big for nothing. That doesn't look like it hurt him. Just sit down. Get your goofy ass on the ground. Look at him. Oh, man. Yeah, I was thoroughly entertained by that card, man. Oh, my God. Well, yeah, I mean, yep, he definitely is. And I think that there's some sort of little wage war going on between them. But I don't know, man. That turkey, it's been previously discussed across a lot of intelligent platforms. I'm not gonna say everybody's talking about it, but across a lot of intelligent platforms that people, what I'm saying, are speaking on the turkey issue. You know what I'm saying? It's not that people are hating on turkey or that people don't like turkey. It's like, look what he's doing to American boxing. That card for November 22nd is fire from top to bottom, but it's in Saudi. Nothing. You have a lot of, big names on that card that their fans can't even travel to. It's like he doesn't even consider the fans when he makes these big fights, or he doesn't really want to pay for venues for really big fights. I mean, the Canelo Crawford thing in the Allegiant Stadium, I believe that has more to do with the UFC crap than anything else, because if I'm not mistaken, that UFC fight is taking place right after the boxing event. And as you can, I don't know how many of you attended our ladies' night last night at Tucson's, but that was established over there as well. You can get pictures with a WWE fighter, like at a boxing event. Who cares? You know what I'm saying about WWE or UFC? I'm here to see. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Turkey just doesn't really seem like he cares, or he's doing it on purpose. You know what I'm saying? That's definitely an option as well. The man is all over the place. People are just happy they're getting money. But I will pose the same question that I have been posing. If Turkey is giving these guys this exorbitant amount of money, why they still got Tank name in their mouth? Why? Why you still even need them? If Turkey has the biggest bag, he giving you the biggest bag, right? Bigger bags, all of that good stuff. Why y'all still calling Javante? Y'all shouldn't even be thinking about him. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, what are you even still thinking about this thing? If you over there making all of this money, because I guarantee y'all, he ain't finna think about y'all. I'm just listen. Me personally, if I was really somewhere else making those, I wouldn't be giving a damn what somebody else was doing. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, y'all. That is just my 2 cents, honey. My opinion, my philosophy on what the hell is going on around here. I understand Boots. We're going to see what he do after Lima or Usima Lima. We're going to see what he going to do after that. I really don't think there is a reason that these big fights at 154 can't get made. We're going to see what happens between Virgil and Lubin, because Lubin ain't going to be no walk in the park for Virgil. Now, Fundora did win that fight, but let's not act like Lubin didn't drop him. You know what I'm saying? And Fundora don't go down easy or often. You know what I'm saying? So that just lets you know what he's up against for real. So we're gonna see. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't saying that Virgil is no slouch or no walkover. I'm just saying I don't think he everything that everybody try to make him out to be either. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that. So I don't know. Let me get y'all up here and see what y'all say. See what y'all feeling like. I don't know how many of y'all watched that card last night, but baby, go ahead and watch it. If you didn't watch it, you will be in for a treat. Because they was over there banging for real. You know what I'm saying? And then, like I said, tonight we have the Tellez fight. I want to see how he does, if he'll be able to galvanize that belt. You know what I'm saying? That Crawford didn't defend, just dropped once he won it. So we're going to see. We're going to see what happens with that whole division. I am watching it, and I want to see who they get to make another fight with. Xander, I know he really wants to fight in Puerto Rico. You know what I'm saying? This won't be like a title defense or anything like that. This will just be, a regular fight before his title defense. So maybe they'll be able to find somebody who is willing to, go to Puerto Rico and fight him, because I know he wants to take one in his hometown. So, you know what I'm saying? We're going to see what happens. I know a lot of people don't think that he's ready for like the big fights up there at 154, but he is a champion. You know what I'm saying? And, we don't put no boxes in the witness protection program, especially a damn champion, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to see what he does at 154. We're going to see how he stack up in that division. I was reading something about Moses too. Something they got going on with Moses. Every time I open up something, all I see is Eddie begging, lying, and every damn thing else. You know what I'm saying? He be having a lot going on that I can't get jiggy with this shit. You know what I'm saying? He's always someone making one of his fighters look bad or just talking crazy. You know what I'm saying? About a fight he claimed he working on, and then that shit don't never happen. So I don't know. I'm gonna be watching Eddie too. Y'all know I'll be watching Eddie. He been on my shit list. I just ain't never really been feeling Eddie like that, if I'm being honest. You know what I'm saying? He got some sort of witness protection program he running with Conor Ben. You know what I'm saying? Because Conor Ben should have been in that mix at 147 with some of them boys, in my opinion. I don't know what the hell he doing. You know what I'm saying? Fighting. Well, I know his rematch is scheduled, but even before then, you know, when they was having troubles finding Boots fights before, why the hell he ain't fight Conor Ben? They was both at 147. I just don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? And I get it, like unstable fights, but shit, that should have been a very easy fight to make. They both were Eddie Hearn, you know? I just don't understand it. Some things just don't. That witness protection program, no, he gonna have to let him come up out of there. Hey, Rick, what's going on? Yeah, I know everybody. If y'all did not see, I saw the video of Canelo training with Boots. Since we're on the subject of Boots, I did him training with Boots recently, so he's definitely taking his fight seriously. I know that Crawford is taking his fight seriously, as they both should. So we definitely will see what is the outcome September 13th. What's up, Rich?
Yeah, man.
I can't hear you, love.
What you been cooking on?
Rich, I can't hear you, love.
Can you hear me?
No, babe. You got to go do something with your microphone, sweetie.
So you can't hear me right
Susan,
now?
what's up?
What's going on, Jab Queen? I can hear Rich.
What the hell is going on? I can't hear either one of y'all. Hold on. Is that something on my headphones? Hold on a second, y'all.
What's up,
Can't
Rich?
hear y'all.
What's up? How y'all feel about that boot stuff, man?
Man, Crawford about to get his ass.
Give me 1 second, y'all. Sorry.
That's scary right there.
Crawford about to get his ass.
Man, Boots, man.
Oh,
I
man.
keep telling y'all, man, Boots. Dang.
He not playing. That's what I feel like.
Okay. I can hear y'all. What's going on?
Nah, we was talking about the boot situation.
Rich say how you feel about the Boots sparring Canelo. I said Crawford about to get his ass whooped.
Shout out to Thomas Hill and the Cash App. I appreciate you. I just feel like I said this before, man. Canelo know what he up against. You know what I'm saying? He's only fought one other black guy in his career, and that was Mayweather. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure he don't want to get embarrassed in his own weight division. So I don't know what people really thinking. You know what I'm saying? And I think that a lot of people take my analysis wrong. It's not so much that I think that Crawford is just trash, and I just think he has no chance of winning. I just think that niggas is really forgetting who Canelo really is. And if y'all think he's not going to get up for this fight, y'all wrong. You know what I'm saying? He didn't become the face of boxing for no reason. Like, yes, lately, that motherfucker, he been on cruise control. I will definitely give y'all that. But let's not act like Canelo don't got, 67 fights? Like, come on, man. Like, come on. What's up, Cam?
Yo, what's good, sis? What's good, Chase? What's
What's going
poppin'?
on?
I just parlay, chilling,
What up,
just
Cam
listening
J?
to this good boxing talk from sis. Yeah, I mean, just popping with y'all.
Yeah.
Turn your camera on, babe. I never seen you before. Okay. You can turn it off if you want. I just wanted to make sure you was a real person. What's up? How you doing?
Hey, how y'all doing?
We good. What's up with you?
What it do?
Nothing much, man. I enjoy this. Like my third time on here. I enjoy the content you be doing over here.
Oh, thank
So
you.
I definitely wanted to come and join the conversation today.
Okay. Well, first let's start with the MVP card. Did you watch it?
I'm sorry, one more time.
Did you watch the MVP prospect card last night?
No, I missed that. I didn't. I was actually at work. I did not see that.
Oh, okay. You got to go back and watch it. They was up there. Them boys was up there banging. Let me play some more of the knockouts because they entertained me, honey. I was thoroughly entertained.
That's what's up.
Mother loves somebody getting knocked upside their head. I was thrown off though by this pink hair. I was like, what is happening right now? But he showed me what it really was though. He said, don't let the pink hair fool you. I don't know if y'all watch Family Business, but he looked like Rio from Family Business. I was like, look at this Rio nigga looking at me,
he
right?
definitely do though. He definitely
He
do.
looked like Rio from Family Business. I was like, oh my goodness. Yeah, they was definitely up there getting to the action last night, boy. They definitely ain't hold back. And obviously, you know, Jake Paul was there. Amanda Serrano, she I guess is the co-promoter for this card as well. She was there. She had to break up a fight actually between two of the women on the cards. So it was messy over there to the highest level. I enjoyed it so much. But anyway, outside of that, we discussed the 154-pound division, and we discussed Tio, the leftovers Lopez, who's out here once again prostituting himself.
I don't got no fight lined up just yet, but I would love to be on Brand Risk. Fight here.
And T.O. would gladly accept that.
And it could be, no homo, it could be like 2 guys, 1 night, 3 rounds each, or 3 guys, 1 night, 3 rounds each, making 9 rounds.
He'll be able to fight 3 to 4 people in one night.
Holy shit.
On your show. So that's going to be Foreman did it first.
Yeah.
So let T.O. be the second. Foreman fought 5 guys in one night. So we could go eeny, meeny, miny, ho, ho, ho. Whoever wants it, come get it. He don't mind getting in the ring. So we're bringing it first to you.
All right.
Which is going to be one-time, incredible event.
Let's do it, man. Let's do it, Bill.
Whoever first, put the names in the hat. Thank you.
Let's do it, man. Put some W's in the chat.
Now, my question is, why the hell you doing that when you could be fighting Shakur?
Man, this guy.
My question is,
hold on, Rich. What's up, Toussaint?
This is my thing, right? I know this is gonna sound crazy to y'all, but a lot of stuff T.O. say sounds so gay to me. Like that whole.
No, that don't sound crazy to me at all. Because I've been thinking, that's why I just said selling his ass again.
That whole little exchange sounded very gay. Like 3 dudes in one night, ho, you, ho, ho, ho. Like, what are we doing? What are y'all doing? Like,
man, you know what that sound like?
Selling jabs for cash. Do I gotta keep showing y'all this? God damn it! Selling jabs for cash.
That guy sound like he hurting and he was low key begging, man. That's what it sounded like.
And he just recently asked to be on the undercard of Devontae and Jake. And he asked to be under Jake and Tank undercard too. I just saw that. Yes,
okay. I'm saying that's Aiden Ross. Aiden Ross got a bag too, and it seemed like that he begging, man. Like that's sad, man. He don't even know how he look. He don't even know how he look. He popped up out there. Yeah, I could do this. I could do that. Try and get a small fee. Nigga, nigga down bad.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is, Rich. That nigga is
man. That's crazy, man.
He ain't down too bad, or else he would have fought Devin Haney. So I don't want to hear that.
But
he need to fight the winner of that fight though. Whoever win between Norman and Devin Haney, if T.O. ain't there to step up to fight that, then I'm done with this dude. Like, bro, like if you're not willing to fight whoever win that one, he definitely did. So he needs to fight whoever win that fight. Which would be Norman, by the way.
I can't. What's up, Tom? I can't even say that he need to fight them because he 140. He still got people at 140 that he need to fight.
Well, then why are you calling out Boots? You obviously don't care about going to 147. You was calling out Crawford. I'm just saying he still got people at 140. No, I know that, Rich. I agree with you. I'm just saying.
I agree.
He can't. You can't say he can't fight them. He was calling up they weight class out. This is
he definitely could fight them. No, he definitely could. He definitely could.
What's going on, Elder? What's up, Thomas?
You like goldfish?
Hey, well, first and foremost, shout out to the Jab Queen. Shout out to the rules that was posted. Shout out to my man Rich, 2 Cents Boxing, my man I Am Black Maw, and Cam J, the Mickey Freaky Network. Shout out L Dub, the plug in the chat, and shout out to the chat all the way around. T.O. definitely that's for sure. So L Dub, that's the source right there. That's the plug right there. Y'all want to know what's coming up? All you gotta do is tune in to L Dub. He gonna tell you the truth with the F, with 3 F's at the end of that B. But anyway, man, going back to T.O. T.O., man, he really desperate because he's caught between a rock and a hard place. He got a promoter that don't really F with him. and is pretty much trying to age his ass out, not trying to give him the best thing. And anything that he do get, if it's going to be on the competitive level, it's going to be with one of his killers that he got still on his roster. Because L covets those belts and he ain't letting another belt walk away. So that's why he out there parading himself like this, man. He got to do what he got to do to stay active and busy because he ain't got a normal 9 to 5. He too busy living that pampered life of a celebrated diva for that damn Loma fight.
But he's still trying to.
Which he didn't win, in my opinion, but great point.
Go ahead, Thomas, finish.
No, go ahead, Jay.
No, I was just gonna say, but that, to me, this is why Tio annoys me so much, right? He has opportunity to put big names on his resume, right? Half the guys that you're calling out, some of the guys that are calling you out, and you decline all of them, but then you want to act like nobody is treating you fairly. Turkey offered you $11 million or whatever the case may be to fight Boots. Boots said hell no, or whatever the case may be. He offered the same amount for Devin, whatever. You said no. He then tried to slide Keyshawn in there for that same amount. So the money didn't change, and you continuously say no. Then he ups the ante for Shakur, and you still say no. So it's like, my God, do you want a box?
Nah. But what I heard that Boots, he didn't say no to Boots. He wanted that fight, but Boots was like, man, I'm not about to make weight for that shit.
That's what I just said. Boots said, get the hell out of here.
Yeah. I just feel like this guy, like he looking for a fight he looking for a big fight, but if he lose, it's like it'd be like, so what? He dared to be great type fight. That's why he was calling out Boots, Terrence Crawford. Like the nigga tripping, man. I feel like that's what it is for real. He just looking for a fight that he can make a lot of money off, and if he lose, he can still.
But all of the names that we named were good names that it doesn't really matter if you lose. Like, these are like elite fighters, right? Whether we all agree to their elite status or not, these are the elite. So if you lose to one of them, okay, you were supposed to. Now, had you lost to Arnold Barboza, we would have clowned you. You know what I'm saying? You took that risk for whatever money you took that risk for, but you won't take that risk for a name like a Devin Haney or a name like a Keyshawn.
I ain't gonna lie to you. We in the era right now. That's why I salute Devin Haney for this Brian Norman fight. He probably don't look at it like this. But we in the era right now that a lot of people take fights that they know they're gonna win. I could say even Shakur,
I agree.
Even Shakur right now, like a lot of people take fights that they know they going to.
So Rich coming with some truth.
I agree with that, Rich. I agree with that.
Nah, it ain't like they know they gonna win, but it's like they know it's a guaranteed win. They know it ain't really no. You know what I'm saying? They might know they could beat this nigga, but they ain't really guaranteed they could beat this nigga, so they ain't really pushing the fight as hard as they supposed to. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people doing that nowadays.
Yeah,
so
Rich, and just
so that's why I say he be looking at these fights, but he was pushing for that Boots and Terrence Crawford fight. He went out his way.
He was
calling him names and all types.
He wasn't pushing for them fucking fights.
Because
what happened when Bud ran down on you? I was doing this for promotion. He wasn't really trying to fight these guys. That's what I'm saying, yo. He clout chases African American names and never fights one. You know what I'm saying? You quote unquote looking for the liquor, and then when these boys is like, I got the liquor store fight right here for you. Now you in AA. That shit it's not making
that good old liquor. He don't like that dark liquor though. Trust and believe me.
But hey, Rich, what you just said, Rich, is 1,000% accurate.
Background.
Yeah.
What you just said was 1,000% right, Rich. That's why I defend that. I'm not the biggest Devin Haney fan. However, I do defend him because he fight people. Like, Devin probably got the best resume out of all them guys who we was considering the next 4 kings. Like, he done been in the ring, in my opinion, you know what I mean? Between outside of Loma, it was Devin. Like, he Shakur and Tank and these other people, like, they're not getting in the ring with the level of fighters that Devin has, regardless how you feel about Devin. You know what I mean? Like, he's, in my opinion, especially with this Norman fight, like, in my opinion, he's going to lose the Norman. You know what I mean? And, like, to me, this is the hardest fight he's taken outside of the Lomachenko fight. So I always will give Devin his props for that, regardless of me not being a fan of his style of boxing. He takes the chances that these other guys aren't taking right now, in my opinion.
Yeah. I don't really like Devin either. I definitely don't like him. I ain't gonna lie. I used to hate him, man. But these people on these panels, make me like him, man.
Rich, that's weird. But anyway, I am Black Mall. I have to give a little bit of pushback on that, right? Like this fight with Brian Norman Jr., this was not his real selected fight, right? Like that list that they put out was another clout chase list, and it just so happens that Turkey got his hands on it and was like, oh, well, you're at 147 now, or at least campaigning and tap dancing around there. You know, Brian Norman Jr., let's make that fight since Turkey is quote unquote known for making the best and biggest fights, right? So we kind of got to give that credit to Turkey, not really Devin Haney. As far as him fighting like the biggest and best name, I don't really know about all that either. Like the Loma fight for sure, you know what I'm saying? But Regis wasn't coming off of like the best performance.
Rhea beat him.
Yeah. So I mean, it's all subjective, and I get it. Like Devin, for whatever it's worth, you know what I'm saying? For appearances, it looks like he will fight like the biggest fights, you know what I'm saying? But I don't. When you really get down to Rich, if you watching something, mute your mic.
No, I'm saying you just can't get a nigga his credit.
Nah, it's your background though. It's your background. She talking about your background though.
No, I was talking about his laughter. But and I. Stop it, Rich, because I'm not trying to tear Devin down because I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't hate Devin. I don't know that boy. But I'm just saying I don't think he all that, you know, he
I mean, I don't disagree. I don't necessarily disagree with you, Dev.
Debo Dev, he got to stop that Debo Dev shit. That's hilarious. Like, stop that. Stop.
I don't necessarily disagree with you, Jab Quinn. I was talking about in comparison to Shakur and Tank and like the guys who they were comparing, and like in comparison to those guys, his it's not even a conversation. His resume is pooping on this. Like, is nobody like Tank best fight, Tank best.
My man, he cut out. You mute yourself?
No,
did you mute yourself, babe?
I was about to say. I
oh my God, I'm so sorry, guys. I have to remember to scroll up. I am so effing sorry.
Hey, I'm Black Mall.
Jesus
Christ. I like Tio. I like Tio resume. Then Devin. I think Tio.
D1, you up here twice. Hold on, Rich. Hold on, babe. Rich, hold on. D1, you up here twice, baby. Which one should I boot? Because you're taking up a space. Okay.
Mitosis on
it. It should go away, yo.
It did.
Because I got a phone call kick me off.
Oh, okay.
Yo, can I say this something?
What's up, D1?
Oh, what's up, D1?
Salute.
What's up?
I'm gonna say this.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I am Black. Were you finished?
No, I was about to tell I am Black, man, that
I was asking him if he was finished. Oh, his connection.
Yeah, well, if he listening to I think Tio got the best to me, and then Dab and Tank could be neck to neck, but I would give it to Dab a little slight edge and then Shakur.
Why? Because he got Loma on his resume?
Nah, it's just the stuff that he don't. To me, the stuff that
what is he doing, Rich?
Like I don't gotta like him, but I'm gonna give him his part. His stuff.
Yeah, what is he doing? Why do y'all keep saying this? What is he doing?
I feel like this was solidified. If just because he's taking this fight, even if he lose or whatever, I feel like
because he's fighting Brian Norman.
I'm y'all don't give a nigga his credit.
The hate is diabolical, bro.
Oh, nah, stop with the hating being diabolical. You niggas wake up to hate on a nigga, so stop, dog. And let me say this, bro. I'm gonna say this. The Four Kings.
He good.
Hold on, y'all. Let Thomas. Thomas got the floor.
Go ahead, Thomas. My bad.
My bad, Rich. My bad. I don't hate on none of them, bro. But the Four Kings originally, Tio, Ryan, Devin, Tank. And if we're going by that, Ryan has the best resume of them all. And he has fought more of the other kings. He only has to fight Tio, and then he would have fought all of the original ones. That being said, bro, I'm going to say this, and this is no shade to Devin. Devin, likewise, like Tio. Tio is caught between a rock and a hard place. Devin is too, and it's because of his dad and the way that they have burned bridges. So they were out there fishing. They used that power bait, and it lured the big turkey fish. And he set it up. But they need someone to bite, like Tio needs someone to bite, because the Mickey Frickies that they normally F with, not effing with them. And that's no shade to Devin himself. I got mad respect for Devin. I got mad respect for all of them. The only thing I don't like is when they talk tough, but they really ain't doing nothing. Tio is notorious for that. That nigga call out everybody and their mama, then find a Steve Claggett out of nowhere. And that's who he'll fight. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we're dealing with. And ain't nobody really doing what the other isn't doing. And like Rich did say, all of their resumes are eerily similar. Eerily similar. And the greatest win for Shakur is William Cepeda, who his own granddaddy said was slow of foot, slow of hand, and heavy on the front foot, and was Mexican. You know what that makes him by default? Slow, flat-footed Mexican fighter. All of their resumes are predominantly comprised of them. So let's just be all the way across the board with it.
I mean, but to be fair, Thomas, that there's really just us and them in boxing. You know what I'm saying? It's not really a lot of Caucasians. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty much Spanish and black. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much all there is really for them to fight.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Outside of each other, you know, and for whatever reason, they don't really tend to fight each other as much as they should. You know, so that's just but to your point, he definitely did say that in that corner. You know what I mean? But it's just like that I always felt that accusation to be ridiculous because they all do that. You know
no, it's much ridiculous, and that's minimalizing them as a boxing group. They are tremendous fighters. There's a lot of great fighters that came from that quote unquote demographic. But to hate on another fighter, we will throw the bus over a top of the whole damn race because we want to make the person look weak, and that's weak. Us just denigrating other folks just to bash somebody else is really weak. And when they all doing similar stuff, ain't nothing separating them from one another. Save a fight or two.
But this is what I want to say real quick before Frequent and D1 get in. Because I hear you in 2 cents. Y'all be saying stuff like and Jab. Y'all be saying, oh, that's what Shakur said out of his mouth, or that's what Shakur people saying out of his mouth. So if he fight Tank or whatever, and they be in the corner or whatever before the fight, his grandfather be like, man, this guy too small for you. He's soft. He this and third. Are y'all still gonna go with that in y'all mindset that's who he is?
Well, Tank is small. Tank is small, but if he says soft, that's incorrect. But you can't. If things, hold on, Rich, because if things are true, you can't get upset about them, right? So if I say he's slow, or he comes and throws punches and bunches, those aren't an attack. Those are facts.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. So I'm saying if Shakur sit back in the corner and be like, man, this guy weak after the first round, he be like, man, his punches ain't shit, man. That shit easy. That's nothing. And he end up beating him or something like that. Y'all gonna be like this, oh, he ain't beat nobody because Shakur in the own corner said that his punches were soft. And
no, that's the stupid shit y'all do.
Yeah, and besides, Rich, if that's what he feels like, if he take a punch, if he take a punch,
like that don't mean that it's true. Like just like when
no, it ain't true.
Just like when Shakur, not happy with his performances, that don't mean that we not happy. He just want to do better. You get what I'm saying? That don't mean that it's always the truth. He just want to do better. He want to improve. He want to be better. That's all. That's how
Shakur don't be happy with his performance because he be selling a huge dream. Like he about to go up in there and ransack him off, and then it come out to be a tough fight. Right. No, and ain't nobody minimalizing that fight, bro. That was a hell of a fight.
Okay, let's get Frequent and D1 in here. Rich, please. Go ahead, D1, what's up?
Oh, you said Frequent. I thought you was...
I said Frequent and D1,
Nah, she said fucking...
Go ahead, you can jump the line. Go ahead,
let a real player go first.
Okay.
Yo, I'm just playing with you. Yo, y'all, like, I don't think people pay as close attention as I do. Did you see the old head up there with his fucking tag still in his hat so he could take it back after that press conference or no? Y'all weren't watching that part.
Stop. I did see that. Wait, what press conference? Oh, you talking about when they bombarded it? Oh, you talking about this one?
I don't got no fight lined up just yet. But I would love to be on Brand Risk, fight here.
And T.O. would gladly accept that.
And it could be, no homo. It could be like 2 guys, 1 night, 3 rounds each, or 3 guys, 1 night, 3 rounds each, making 9 rounds.
He'll be able to fight 3 to 4 people in one night.
Holy shit.
On your show. So that's going to be, Foreman did it first.
Yeah.
So let T.O. be the second. Foreman fought 5 guys in one night. So we could go eeny, meeny, miny, ho, ho, ho. Whoever wants it, come get it. He don't mind getting in the ring. So we're bringing it first to you.
All right.
Which is going to be one-time, incredible event.
Let's do it, Let's do it, Bill.
Whoever first.
Yeah.
Hold on. Sound like he's getting traffic.
Tia, 2 Cent. I was just about to say, nah, you're right. That nigga be sounding gay.
Yeah.
But no, I saw that. But you know what? That's not it. That's a New York thing. But yes, to your point, you do
I
like
live in
to
New
take
York.
that shit back. That's a New York thing.
Hey, good call, D1. I ain't even see that at first, bro.
You know what I was thinking? You know what I was thinking the whole time I was watching that? Damn, Ty was right. T.O. really selling jabs for money out here and shit.
I told y'all,
He
y'all
really hooking. He hooking, talking about I'll take on 3 of y'all. 1, 2, 3, 4 of y'all. Who it don't matter. That shit was crazy. Go ahead, freaking. That's all I got.
Jesus Christ on the cross. Freaker, what's up, baby? Y'all make sure y'all smash the like button, please. We want to get this in the algorithm.
Smash the like.
What's
that
up,
shit is free.
Frequent about to bring the algorithm here.
Again, I'm gonna say that the hate is diabolical. You know, for certain fighters, man. You know, certain fighters. Well, Devin, I just heard people just try to snatch credit away from Devin, try to snatch credit away from Shakur. You know what I'm saying? It's just diabolical, man. Shakur,
Who's trying to snatch credit away?
Let him finish because I told them before, and Frequent, maybe you weren't here when I said this. If the person you are speaking about is in the chat or on the panel, name them names. Only if they are not here do I not care, because if they are here, you can address them directly. I hate when y'all do this somebody said and all this theoretic shit. Just say what it is, bruh.
I mean, they know who they is, though. A lot of times you don't want to get it wrong, and I don't want to be like. I don't want to be like, yeah, Tommy Hill said it, and he be like, that wasn't me, that was D1, and D1 be like, oh yeah, that was me. You know what I mean?
Okay, well, it don't matter.
Musical chair games and stuff. Y'all know who y'all is, man.
Don't use me in hypotheticals.
Okay, well, I'm just saying. I heard somebody up here. Say that Shakur, you know what I'm saying, best win was Zepeda, and then commenced to degrading that win, you know, and taking away from it by saying that, oh yeah, he's flat-footed and he a Mexican and throw punches and bunches, and that's it, you know, basically, you know, to sum it all up.
Hold on. No, don't sum shit up, because now you're leaving things out, right? To create a narrative, or at least to fit your narrative. What Thomas said was that is what Shakur's grandfather said in the corner. So if you're going to quote somebody, quote them correctly.
I remember he said that, but then right after he said that, he said, what that mean? That means he's a slow, flat-footed Mexican. Like Don Cornelius, you know how he usually do.
Is that false?
Yeah, but that ain't what y'all say about all the tank opponents, though.
But man, basically what I'm saying
since
is,
you addressed me, did his grandfather not say he was slow?
Finish, bro. Let me just trying to get my opinion off, like everybody else, man.
Okay, Frequent, but I'm gonna tell you something right now. I told you about coming on my panel, taking over my panel. Land your plane so Thomas can respond and we can move on.
Hey, how I'm taking over the panel by them jumping on and I just started talking, and all these people talking when I'm talking.
And people are getting offended because you're paraphrasing their words. Land your plane.
Hey man, I just know I heard people on here. I ain't even say specifically who it was. Y'all want to bring people names out. I just said I heard somebody say that Shakur, you know, best win was Zepeda, and then commenced to saying that he was a flat-footed Mexican. However they did it, his grandfather said it first, and oh yeah, what that mean is still the same thing. And then I heard somebody talking about Devin, you know, not really, you know, not trying to give Devin the credit for fighting Brian Norman by saying Turkey Al-Sheikh should get the credit. How? When Devin, the one who had to go to Turkey Al-Sheikh to try to get him to put the money up for that fight.
Is that what Turkey Al-Sheikh said? And I don't believe that that's true.
Yeah, that's definitely true. That's definitely true, because I watched the interview with I watched the live. No, I watched the live with Brian Norman Sr. and Bill on there, and Bill trying to tell him that he can get money on the table for Devin to fight his son, and he was telling Bill he was capping, and they was all laughing, saying that like they ain't believe it. So nobody can't say, oh, Brian Norman Sr. was talking to Turkey first, and he already knew. No, Bill was already telling. Bill was telling him he could get money for it.
Hold on, you just up here
Give me a second,
capping.
y'all. Hold on.
You capping big time up here right now.
Cam, I got it.
How am I capping, bro?
Here's the problem with that, right? So the problem that I have with you and other Haney fans like you is y'all think that Bill's mouth is a Bible book. It is not. Pay attention to what is happening in front of your eyes, and then maybe you can see. So when Brian Norman came out, he told the whole story, right? And then when Turkey Al-Sheikh went on the Boxing Voice, what happened? What happened when Bill threatened to not fight Brian Norman because Brian Norman wouldn't concede to that drug test right away? What did Brian Norman Sr. tell Bill to do? Call Turkey, since he's the one that made the fight, and you tell him that you're pulling out of the fight. Did he not say that?
Yeah, but see, I continuously followed that and to see what was going on, and it turned out that it was in the agreement. Yeah, it turned out that was in the agreement already, that it said they had to start testing immediately. Okay, so and Brian Norman Sr. tried to hold on. Why I can't finish? Why I can't finish? I'm not moving the goalposts. I'm explaining to what you.
Yes, you are. Speak to what I'm talking about. That was not the premise of the conversation. What I was trying to tell you was you have to listen to everybody, not just Bill Haney. When you hear the conversation going back and forth, usually when people are in a heated conversation, they don't remember to lie. They're going to say whatever off the cuff, right? So when they were arguing back and forth, and he said, now you go tell Turkey, since he's the one that made the fight, that you don't want to fight anymore.
But what I'm saying is I followed the next live where Brian Norman Sr. said it was his bad. He didn't know that was in the agreement, and try to say that he don't really read the agreements. He has somebody else to read them.
We're not talking about the drug test, baby. We're talking about how the fight initially got made. You're moving the goalpost.
Oh, well, if you want to go back to it, because you start talking about what he told Bill to go do or whatever. But Bill did go to Turkey Al-Sheikh and told him about that fight, and came back with money on the table for that fight. And he came back and told Brian Norman Sr. And Brian Norman Sr. was saying he was capping. He was saying he was capping or whatever. And then what happened? We see the fight got put on.
We see the fight got put on by Turkey Al-Sheikh. Now, did you watch the interview where they were both on Coach Malachi, and he told Bill to stop talking before he outed him because he was trying to get out of that fight? Why would you be trying to get out of a fight that you sought out?
He wasn't. See, y'all choose to believe that Bill Haney was trying to get out of the fight.
You choose to believe Bill. So there we have it, right?
Yeah. Whatever. So that's a new point.
Thomas,
okay. So what I was saying
nobody cares. Thomas, what's up?
Oh, so I don't get to finish my thought. You see how they do me, bro? Oh, I originally came up here to let you know that I'm blocked. I am blocked down in the chat and all of that. So
let me frequent try and type something. I don't know who blocked you because I don't care.
I tried to. I was telling you before I was blocked. When I tried to, I typed a bunch of stuff down there. Don't show up.
Frequent.
Wait, on both your channels.
My flyer frequency is blocked in there. If I go to my frequent flyer RC channel, I can come in here and say stuff, but
you want me to tell you how to fix it or no?
Yeah, tell AD1.
Let me see.
AD1, tell Knockout how to fix that shit, because I'm blocked on his channel.
You got to go into his, listen, when you're blocked by a content creator, you have to copy the URL of your YouTube page, the page that you're commenting from right now, like the link to that page. You put it in the private chat, then the content creator can click on it and unblock you.
All right, I'm gonna do that to Knockout, man, because they block, they hate me over there, man. I don't know how
somebody blocked him. They hate the ghetto. What did you call him, Ty Drayford? What did you call him? The ghetto, the hood motivational speaker.
People gotta watch who got wrenches. I don't give a fuck who's got a wrench, but like when you get that big, you gotta monitor.
Hey man,
it's only like 4 people that have wrenches out here. So, and I asked Cash. It's only Cash, D1, 2 Cent, and I think Arena. And
you got
2 Cent didn't do it. I don't think D1 did. I asked Cash. He said no.
I don't know. I would never block Rich. Rich, my dog, bro.
No, I'm not talking about Rich. I'm talking about Frequent.
Yeah,
now, I block Frequent. I block Frequent on other people's channels, but I didn't block him here.
Well, I'm about to block your ass right now, Frequent. Hey, check this, dog. I never once said that he was a slow, flat-footed Mexican fighter. I hate the fact that people use that to hate on other fighters. They use that primarily to hate on Tank Davis, and you are one of those people. So I didn't say that. I just said his grandfather said this in his corner. And technically, if you would listen to what he said, he is Mexican. So what would that make him? That's all I said. Then I would go on to say that some of the best boxers of all time had likewise been quote unquote slow, flat-footed Mexican fighters. Julio Cesar Chavez is chief of. So I didn't say that, or nor would I say that. And it was a fantastic win for him, man. It was the best of his career. But now if Tank would have got up in there and mopped his ass, guess what you guys would have said? No matter if that nigga was one all the way across the board, he would have been a slow, flat-footed Mexican fighter, and he not giving us the fights we want to see. So I say unto you, name the fights you want to see that his contemporaries are given on a regular basis that he himself ain't tried to make up. And remember, when he got out of jail, the first ninjas he contacted said, nah, I'm busy. I got something else in plan. And guess what? They fought Zaria's opponent. And there was another nigga that constantly said he's ducking me. He's scared of me. He know not to get on me. You know what I'm saying? I will son him. I'll little boy him. And then he went, he not afraid of me. I'm not afraid of him. He not ducking me. I'm not ducking him. That fight's gonna happen. It's just gonna take some time.
Hold on, because I'm trying to figure this out. Cam, you didn't block Frequent, right?
Nah, I ain't blocked nobody out here.
Susan, you didn't block Frequent, right?
No, I ain't blocked nobody.
Cash told me he didn't block Frequent. I don't know what's going on with Frequent. Frequent, you probably lying. Ain't nobody block your podcast.
YouTube probably blocked you
right?
off from.
You got to tell me how to do this because I don't know how to unblock him from here.
You got to click on I don't even know if you can do it right. Like you got to click that URL and it should like bring you to his page.
I don't want to go to his funky ass page. Hold on.
Yeah, but you're gonna have to do it offline.
Y'all talk.
Hey, Thomas, was you
imagine? Listen, let me say this real quick. Imagine if Tank Davis went 12 rounds with Zepeda, and Zepeda was landing all the pity pat punches on Tank's guard. They would say Zepeda whipped Tank's ass.
No, they wouldn't. Come on, bro. No, they wouldn't. Y'all Tank dudes are amazing, bro.
Yeah, they would, bro.
Who? The tank.
Why you getting all out of your body, bro? What did I hurt?
Because that's false. That's false. You're defending the guy who hasn't fought.
Let him finish. D1. Let him finish.
D1. You talking about a dude who hasn't fought in the mandatory in how long? When's the last time Tank fought a mandatory, bro?
The last time they ordered one. What are you talking about?
Bro, what do you mean? What was his last mandatory, bro?
The last time Tank Davis fought a mandatory is when they ordered it. And Frank Martin was going to be the mandatory. They just never got around to ordering
exactly.
Bro,
Freaking, I don't see how I can add you. I'll
figure
what
this out later. Talking about? Hold on, let me ask this though. What do Tank fighting the mandatory got to do with any damn thing though?
Nothing.
What do you mean? It has a lot to do with everything. What do you mean? Hold up. Thomas Hill.
That's a dumb-ass conversation for real.
Thomas Hill went on a rant saying that the other people are doing the same thing he did. Like when he went on his rant defending them, he said that but they're not though. Plenty of them have fought mandatories within the last very, very frequently. So I don't understand how they're doing the same thing Tank is.
So like, is that the sanction and body fault that he don't have a mandatory?
Who's Shakur's mandatories that he fought?
He don't have a mandatory.
Say it again.
I said, is that the sanction and body's fault about the mandatory, or is that Tank's fault about the mandatory?
I mean, it could be both, because as we saw, when fighters really, when they really want to make fights happen, they make it happen. We saw that with the Crawford and Spence fight. Like that's a great example.
You can make a mandatory happen.
You can fight who you want to fight if you truly want to fight these people. We saw that with Crawford and Spence. Okay, they made that happen. Spence didn't have to fight him. You know what I'm saying? But he made it happen because he truly wanted to do that.
But Tank I'm asking about the mandatory, bro. Can Tank make his own mandatory? Is what I'm asking you.
Tank is a champion. He can fight when he wants to fight. At the W, he's a WBO.
You asking about the mandatory? No, you can't. You can't make up your own mandatory.
You can't.
No, you can't make up your own mandatory. I get that, but you can fight. The people that he's not fighting, that y'all are telling me that the other ones aren't either. which is false. We are saying that the Shakur and Devin and all of them that they're not fighting the same people. That's false, bro.
They're
Like
not
Tank
fighting
has
each other, dude. That's what we're
yeah, they
saying.
don't. They didn't have to
It's
fight each
going
other,
over
but they
your head.
okay. But Devin fought Loma. Who the hell has Tank fought that's on Loma's level, bro?
The WBA tried to force
Loma would
Tank
have
to
been
have
Exactly,
to
on
fight
Tank's
exactly,
level,
Devin,
bro.
and
but
he
Exactly,
Loma
wasn't
didn't.
gonna
exactly,
fight.
bro.
Who was a three
Exactly,
division
Right, stop
champion and
it.
a Hall of
Stop
first
it.
ballot Hall of
exactly, bro.
Famer?
Ryan
I got
Garcia,
Barrios beating the shit out of Little Loma. Fuck is you
the guy who
talking
just
about?
lost, the guy who just lost to Rolly.
My
You talking
man,
about right
you
that guy?
arguing
Didn't
about
lose
that,
to
but Tank
Rolly. What
tried
are
to
you
make the
Hold
fight.
talking
on,
Loma
about?
said
y'all.
he
One
didn't
at
want to
a
fight.
time.
Hold
One
on,
at
hold
a
on.
time. One at a time. Go
Again,
ahead,
bro.
Frequent.
Muscle ass niggas, goddamn.
Hold on. Oh, Cash. I'm Cash. What's up?
Calm the fuck down, nigga, up here yelling and shit. What up, everybody?
What's going on? Did
Cash,
you
Good
my
block
morning.
God, with
Frequent?
you, bro.
I just have to ask again, Cash. I know what you
Man,
said,
I
but
ain't
did you
blocked
block?
this little. This nigga always trying to act like a victim, man. Fuck this little nigga. Nobody blocked this little nigga. You just want attention
I
from
have
the
to
ladies.
check it out. I have to check it frequently. I honestly, I don't know who the
No,
hell.
you
Damn,
got. I
Cash,
put the
why you
link in
do
the
him
back.
like
I put
that?
the link in the back. You got to check it,
I
and it
checked
was
it, but I don't
cash. It
know
was
what to
cash
do from.
crypto.
It
You
was.
know
How you know
BG
it
is
was
cool.
Cash? How do you know it was Cash frequent? Come on, you don't know that for sure.
Man, I'm a
Anyway,
grown
if
ass
he
nigga.
blocked
I
you, he
ain't
would have
gonna
told
block
me he
you, nigga.
blocked you. He don't
Act like
care.
you
He would
know
have
the
told me he
No,
blocked
because
you.
I already the day he did it, I told you he did it, and he was trying to play like he ain't do it.
Damn, just like the nigga, man, you be coming up with some hell of information frequent. How
Hey,
you know he did it?
Ty, you know damn well if I block this nigga, I say it. This nigga's a little
I
victim. This nigga got a
I just said that.
victim mentality ass dude,
I
man.
just said that. I said if Cash blocked you, he would have told me he blocked you. He don't care. He would have told
And
me.
laughed about it, little silly nigga.
Oh, Don said it was him.
Dodger don't got no big wrench, do we? I gotta check and see what's going on because Dodger be running wild. I gotta monitor him. Dodger, why did you block him?
Don Drake
Don't
used
do
it.
that. Don't do that.
You don't need a big
Don't
wrench
block
to
him.
block somebody, Ty. You don't need a big wrench.
Even if
It's
they have a
simple.
Frequent,
wrench
you owe
with you.
Cash Crypto
Yeah.
an apology.
No,
Frequent,
I ain't
What?
had
you
no
owe Cash
wrench.
Crypto an apology. Frequent.
And I'll do it again.
Oh,
I
it's
will,
because he
Don
don't have
Draper.
a wrench. Dodger was able to block him. Oh, we over
Yeah.
here wondering like who the hell blocked him. We like nobody blocked you, frequently. Oh, I
Frequent,
didn't
you
know
owe
that
Cash
Dodger
Crypto an
You know the
apology.
tanker bells be wilding out. They want to get rid of me because I be cooking them so bad.
Hey
Nah, nigga,
Ty,
you be coming up with faux information, dog. I don't know
hey
where you be
Ty,
getting your information from,
Let's
dog, but it be
You
hold
gotta,
on,
wild.
you
y'all.
guys
Hold
better
on,
he's a
Thomas.
you gotta be
microwave
cautious.
cooker.
Be cautious because frequent will sue for emotional distress. You gotta be cool.
This dude
I don't
Sway
do that.
cold. He
I
the
don't do
only
that.
person out in that Alaska that's not cold. Lukewarm ass.
I don't know what that got to do with anything, nigga. But quit being the victim, nigga. Quit playing the victim.
Frequent, I'll investigate that little situation later. You on the panel now, so what are you crying about?
Oh no,
Because
I
you
threw
want
the
to go
link in
down
the
there and
back
talk
though.
shit. You
I
want
threw
to
the
I
link
rant.
saw
in the
the
back
link.
though.
I saw the link. I will take care of it, frequent. I will make sure that you are safe. I don't know who could have blocked you or why they did that. Anyway, back to the conversation. I am Black Mo. You were saying something about Tank not fighting his contemporaries and mandatory something. I don't know what that has to do with what we was talking about though. I'm confused. Maybe because I was worrying about frequent and his ignorance. I don't even know
I ain't
what
never
that
get
has.
my bars off. You threw me off.
Oh my God. Go ahead, frequent, please. We have a guest. Nobody want to hear you all day. Go ahead, frequent.
Yeah, well, I was just saying it's diabolical how, they try to take credit away from some of these fighters, that ain't their favorite fighters. Shakur ain't my favorite fighter, but I would never try to take his credit away from what he did with Zepeda. That was a real nice performance right there. He proved a lot of people wrong too, because Shakur didn't have to fight that type of fight. He fought that type of fight for the naysayers. He ain't had to stay in. He could
For
have
his
used his feet and
profile.
moved around and pivoted and, did what he had to do, but he stood right there in the pocket and beat that man. And that was a person that nobody thought he would be able to do that with. A person who throw punches in volumes. And I know y'all want to say flat. He was a flat-footed Mexican and all of that, but he was a come forward type of guy. And the worst way to fight a flat-footed Mexican is in the pocket. That's why we call them flat-footed Mexicans, because we know they can't deal with footwork. But he showed that he can beat that man without the footwork. So you saying that he a flat-footed Mexican don't even matter. It's irrelevant.
Can I
That man,
respond?
just get
Can I
that man his
respond?
props, man.
You can. Hold on, frequent. Are you finished? Please yes.
No, I ain't finished yet because I know 2 Cents trying to come up and sabotage it.
Let
me make it foolproof.
You're
about to get to the cornfields.
All right, I'm about to land. I'm about to land my drone. I'm about to land it. Yeah, Shakur. No matter what you say about Shakur in that fight, a lot of people were saying that it wasn't good. Nobody thought it was going to go the way that it went, and to the naysayers' surprise, it went that way. He stood there in the pocket. He didn't run. Wasn't no Tom and Jerry ish going on. Jerry whipped Tom ashtray like he said he was going to do. Go ahead, 2 Cent.
Shut the fuck up.
I was just finna say, like, all of that take fighters credit away, in my opinion, is just code for you can't have an opinion or say what you observed or happened during the fight. If I observe something during a fight and you feel like it takes credit away, then you feel like it takes credit away. But if we point out the fact that whatever we point out, that doesn't mean we're taking credit away. If it's facts and it's the truth, it's facts and it's the truth. And if I'm stating facts and it's the truth, I'm not down talking the fighter, hating on the fighter. Like, y'all get that so mixed up and confused that it's hard to have conversations with y'all because y'all can't just accept critiques and criticism of people and then be able to move on. Y'all got to be so emotional with it. Shit is annoying.
But on top of that,
it's not that. It's not that.
Hold on, nigga. Calm your
Oh,
ass
go
down.
go ahead, mama.
On top of what 2 Cents said, if you're a person that ever said that tried to clown Tank or anybody else for fighting too many flat-footed Mexicans, when really the dudes that you guys like more have fought more Mexicans than Tank, you should never ever like, you shouldn't even complain about if you heard someone say flat-footed Mexican. You should just shut the fuck up because you said it before too, nigga. So why you getting up here crying about this shit? This is
I'm not crying about
shit,
it,
man. You're crying like a little girl, nigga.
Hey, I want to say something to Jack.
I ain't. Hold on, Rich. Can I say this real quick?
No, it was definitely you, nigga. Don't try to take it back now. You just said
listen.
for like 5 minutes crying about it.
Listen. I wasn't crying. I wasn't crying about it. I'm just.
You know what I mean?
I'm
playing
not crying about. I'm not crying about it. I'm just bringing up the fact that people bring up mute points that to try to degrade somebody's performance. Like,
you are one of them people. That's what I'm
hold
trying
on,
to
bro.
explain to you.
Let me finish cooking, bro.
Do you guys know 90% of the sport is filled with
let me give you a quick. Let me give you a quick little example.
Start talking over each other.
Let me give you a quick little example, man.
I'm gonna slide out. Ty, thanks for
Let me
having
give you
me.
a
I'll
quick
be in the
little
chat.
example. Hold on, D1.
No, he don't damn hold on. He gotta go. How you gonna tell the man to hold on? You ain't talking about nothing.
I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about Cash Crypto.
You said hold on, D1.
Oh, yeah, I ain't hear what D1 was saying.
But conversation. This nigga would have us going in a circle, man.
So anyway, back to the original conversation. How we got on Devin and Glazing Devin and all these fighters, I have no idea because the original topic
we was talking about Shakur, Queen.
No, we was out here talking about how Teo's out here selling jabs for cash and ducking competition.
I'm talking about just now. I'm just talking about now. Man, I wasn't saying nothing about Devin. I was talking about Shakur.
This nigga right here. Now, you know what? Whoever
you got to throw this nigga in the bag,
man, shut up, you son.
Hey, Dad.
I'm not going to keep tolerating all this talking over me while I'm trying to talk. What is it, Rich?
Oh, no, this is what I wanted to say, right? Because I seen on your old videos, right? I did my investigation. Like, Inspector Gadget on you. So
yo, my nigga, you got too much time on your hands. But please continue.
So I'm looking, right, and I'm seeing that when you talk about Shakur fighting Cepeda before them, you kept saying you want to see this fight. You kept saying I would give him all the credit in the world.
I did
because I don't think that he could beat him. So I heard you say that. So now you up here saying stuff different.
What did I say different?
Nothing. I just wanted to tell everybody that you that you thought Cepeda was gonna win.
I didn't see that Cepeda was going to win. I said this was going to be definitely a test for Shakur, and he passed the test. I didn't say anything else. So I'm not really sure why you're attacking me, Rich, or attempting to attack me. I'm not attacking you.
I'm sorry.
Hey, can I answer a question?
Yeah, hold on 1 second. I am black. Hold on. Let me get Rich together real quick. So first of all, I did say that because that is how I felt. That would have been his first test because when have we ever seen Shakur stand in a pocket and fight with somebody that we thought possibly could beat him? That's a question. And secondly, you know what I'm saying? Him himself after the fight said he won't be fighting like that again. So I think it's safe to say that he didn't think that was a good idea either.
But you know one thing though,
And he got hit over 300 times.
I don't know if y'all look at Shakur fights. Most of the
Nobody
time,
cares about Shakur's fights. I am black. What's up?
Hell, right. I was to the Teofimo point. My question is, do y'all think that he might? Do you think him and Virgil Ortiz? Do y'all think that's a possibility?
Well, Virgil is at 154. This nigga's at 140. But you know what? I mean, he's a clout chaser, so who knows? But it's crazy because he only clout chases to me, and y'all can tell me if I miss somebody. He only clout chases black fighters.
Mm-hmm. Seemed like it.
Did I miss something? Like, because that's all I think, and he never fights any of them. I can think of 5 black fighters off the top of my head that he's dodged in like literally the last year and a half.
Wait, who? Shakur?
No, we're talking about. Well, he ducked Devin like twice or 3 times.
He just. That's what we should be fighting right now. Instead of that's the fight we should have been getting.
Yep, he been ducking Devin since 135. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what the hell he got going on, but. To 2 cents point and to all of our point, T.O. was out here selling ass or something because it sound gay as shit.
I don't got no fight lined up just yet, but I would love to be on Brand Risk. Fight here.
And T.O. would gladly accept that.
And it could be, no homo, it could be like 2 guys, 1 night, 3 rounds each, or 3 guys, 1 night, 3 rounds each, making 9 rounds.
He'll be able to fight 3 to 4 people in 1 night.
Holy shit.
On your show. So that's going to be Foreman did it first.
Yeah.
So let T.O. be the second. Foreman fought 5 guys in 1 night. So we could go eeny, meeny, miny, ho, ho, ho. Whoever wants it, come get it. He don't mind getting in the ring.
Yeah, that nigga sound gay as hell. And then let's not forget, as I said, he out here selling
jabs. He sound like
jabs
he be in traffic, Jab Queen. He sound like
he's
he
out here selling jabs for cash. No, he sound like he was getting ready to do a porno. But anyway, what's up, Don?
Yes, Tio get in his own way, man.
What you say? I'll block you again.
Stop it, Don Drake. What's up, Don?
Nah, I was up here just listening to y'all. You know, Tio selling his booty for the highest bidder, just like Frequent back in the day. But you know,
oh my god.
So yeah.
So but wait a minute. What do we think about this, right? Because this don't make no damn sense either. Eddie Hearn's talking about he want Boots to fight Crawford after the Canelo fight. Like, where are you getting this shit from?
Because you know why? Because he's training with Canelo, and he's like, oh, Canelo probably like, oh, you can beat Crawford too, because Canelo about to whoop his ass, then Boots gonna whoop his ass. It's gonna be 2 ass whoopings, and I'm gonna be happy.
Damn, you hate Crawford, bro?
I hate him. I hate him.
Hey, can I ask you a question?
I can't stand his gums because they black.
Oh my god!
I don't like black.
What did Crawford do?
Can I ask you a question?
That self-hate stuff.
Who is that? Who is that saying? Can I ask a question?
This Cam.
Oh,
Cam.
go ahead, babe.
Yeah. Hey, so what y'all think about Boots? What y'all think about Boots sparring with Canelo?
Yeah.
Boots not sparring with Canelo.
Yes, I think
Bud about to get his ass whooped.
No, that's Boots' brother.
Sparring with Canelo. What are you talking about, Frequent?
Boots posted it.
What are you talking about, Frequent?
He definitely did, bro. They literally posted it today.
He don't got no Wi-Fi in the McDonald's.
No, because before early on, they were saying that Canelo was in Philly sparring with Boots, and they said that that's not what was going on. He was sparring with his brother, but I don't know if he released some footage where he doing it now. I guess he is. I don't know.
Yeah, this is like the 2nd or 3rd video that I seen him sparring with Boots, so it was no surprise to me. I've been knew that. That's why I said if y'all think Canelo is not getting up for this fight, y'all are incorrect. I'm not saying that Bud is trash. I'm not saying any of that. I'm just saying that sometimes I forget that I think that people, not anybody on this panel, but some people think they forget who the hell Canelo is. Now, granted, he's been robbing the bank without a gun for the last 5 or 6 fights. That is true. You know what I'm saying? But let's not act like Canelo can't get up if he know he got to get up.
Jab Queen. I personally feel like after this fight, they will move the goalposts once again because Spence was supposed to beat the brakes off of Crawford. He made him look like an amateur. Then everybody blamed it on his damn retina. So after he do this to Canelo, I'm gonna tell you what they gonna say. Oh, I know he older than him, but Canelo done fought 500 rounds more than however many fucking rounds it is. Like that's gonna be the excuse once he whooped Canelo ass. Oh, Canelo been fighting. I know he's younger, but he done fought like 1,000 rounds, man. So like it finally caught up. So like they let him move the goalposts for Bud for whatever reason, and I don't get it.
Can I answer this?
Hey, my brother.
Hold on. No, Rich, be quiet. Go ahead, Dondre.
See, y'all keep bringing up Earl gonna be in a wreck. No, y'all niggas finna get wrecked in September. Don't worry about it. Y'all gonna wish he got in the car crash the way Nello gonna get on that ass. I seen him do a pivot. I seen Canelo do. I ain't asked you. I ain't get you when you bud glazing. Let me speak. I seen Canelo working on pivot and that straight right. You know what Bud's get hit with the most? The motherfucking straight right. Yeah, it's about to get ugly in here.
Hey, this is what I want to. This is what I want to say to my brother that was just talking. I don't think you aware of your surroundings where you at, man. But saying shit like that get you kicked off the panel. So,
Rich, you are a liar, and don't
cool.
you ever do that again. Don't you ever do that again. That is a damn lie. I have never.
Hey, Rich, you had me worried. Hey, Rich, you had me worried for a second. I'm like, damn, what I say? I'm like,
you know where you at, bro? You in Tinkerville, bro.
You lucky I can't get y'all up out of here.
That is a lie. First of all, I am black. You are entitled to whatever opinion you want to have. The only person I have ever thrown off my panel is the nigga I just threw off right now. Frequent. And I thrown on Boxing Hacker, but I was paid to throw off Boxing Hacker. But Frequent is the only person I've ever thrown off my panel, and it's not because of his opinion; it's because he don't know how to shut up.
Oh yeah, I don't hold it against you because I get thrown off every panel.
And you still don't learn.
Can't be everybody else, baby boy. Got to be you.
What's up, Cash?
No, I'm gonna say this about the Bud Nello fight. Like, I don't know why these guys they keep bringing up Arrow. Like, y'all bring up Arrow more than the Arrow fans bring up Arrow. It's kind of silly, but I keep asking Bud fans, like, let me know how you see Bud win, and all I hear is generic shit like this dude just said. When he goes out there and whoops Canelo's ass, nigga, explain where you like. What is Canelo deficient that Bud's gonna exploit? Tell me some kind of breakdown. What is at? Hold on, bro. Calm down. Just calm down. Tell me something, how you see this ass whooping happening. Because I could tell you a whole bunch of things about why I think Bud's going to get his ass whooped, but it ain't got nothing to do with nobody hating Bud. It's literally just breaking down a fucking fight. All you guys just think this nigga could jump up 1,000 weight classes and whoop everyone's ass. Like he could beat Usyk next. Like it's really kind of silly. I hear
bro, you can't sit here and act like.
Shut up, nigga! I'm not done talking. You like a little kid.
Hurry up, then, man. Land your plane, bro. Damn, you got to fly more package.
Just mute your mic, you little hoe ass nigga. You talk too much.
This is not your panel. Don't be telling nobody on my panel.
I heard someone trying to say like,
you ain't even kick him. You kick somebody else.
I didn't mean to kick anybody.
Oh, that's Rich. He fell off. Well, kick Flyer for a second.
Rich will be back. He always be back. But anyway, I was looking for something. That's probably why. That's my bad, Rich. Come on back. I was looking for this video. Y'all keep talking because I'm going to play them simultaneously. Go ahead, Cash.
No, I'm just saying that I heard some Buff fans saying like Canelo can't recreate what Madrimov did with his movement. Like he don't gotta recreate what Madrimov did, you guys. Canelo does a bunch of shit that's gonna give Bud problems. He level changes, foot feints, jab feints, pre-slips. You know what I mean? All these things freeze and disrupt timing, which is what Bud needs to you know what I mean, to really for his game plan to work. Bud's gonna have to rely on timing, you guys. Bud, what else does Bud do? He goes back in a straight line, you guys. He'll retreat in a straight line. If Canelo closes that distance and tees off on Bud, he gonna have problems, man. A lot of shit. I'm gonna be looking for a lot of shit in this damn fight, man. I ain't heard one damn anything that y'all motherfuckers say. You see that? Remember how Madrimov was getting around Bud's guard with the lead hook, you know, and all that shit? Man, look, this is gonna be a really tough fight for Bud. A very tough fight for Bud. You got nothing to do with Errol Spence, man. Quit crying about the Errol Spence fight, man.
Somebody needs to mute. I don't know what's going on in people's background. Y'all got a lot going on. Get that together. But
oh yeah, that too. Bud likes to duck. He ducks down in mid-range, and then he'll duck and try to smother. Like a lot of these tendencies that Bud had is gonna really be devastating if he does this shit at the wrong time against Canelo, you guys.
I agree.
That broken ass
All
Philly
that
shell he
sound,
got
Pete,
where he leaves
man.
himself exposed for overhand or a hook. Man, some of y'all, I don't even think some of y'all really watch boxing. You just like to yap about boxing.
Talk about it, Cash.
Bro, you can't sit here and act like we ain't all see Bud walk on water, bro.
I
What you
never saw
talking
Bud
about,
walk
man?
on water. Where can I go see that information?
Yeah,
Nah,
and frequent, and give me a detailed, you know, premise of Bud beating Canelo instead of just saying, oh, he gonna walk on water and shit.
Man, I can go on and on.
me,
There's a
me
lot of shit
personally,
that
I
Bud's
think,
gonna have problems with, man. That throwaway jab that Canelo likes to, that he'll use it like a trash jab. He just throws it out there, but he uses it to control you, man. Canelo does a lot of really good shit, you guys. Posting motherfuckers, framing motherfuckers, you know what I mean? Bud's gonna have a lot to deal with in that ring, man. This shit gonna
I
be
mean, y'all
funny.
talk like this shit. Y'all talk like this shit finna be so easy. Like he just so skilled. Like I don't. Y'all not. I feel like y'all not being realistic. And then it's like, well, y'all thought EJ was gonna beat Bud. I mean, guys, this is a
man,
completely different fight. I don't think y'all take into consideration all the factors and everything that went into that fight, but whatever. And y'all just won't be realistic. Nobody I ever be really feel like hearing address. So what Bud gonna do when his arms been getting pushed on for 3 or 4 rounds and them punches ain't hitting the same? Or Canelo going to his body, killing him. Like he gonna stand there and fight, or he gonna be in there running around like Charlo. Y'all act like Canelo's so weak. He's so unskilled, and Bud is so much more skilled than him that he just gonna go in there and like Canelo is not Jake Paul. He's
Bud
a
is not
That's what I
Canelo.
said.
professional fighter
They
But
act like
automatically.
Earl
he's just a
Spence.
brute. They act like that Canelo's just some sort of brute. Like he don't got no ring IQ. He just getting there and swing all wild. And again, I am not trying to say that Crawford is not skilled. I'm just trying to keep it realistic, put it in perspective what Bud is up against. Like Tucson said, the fact that y'all act like he about to go in there and make this shit look easy is alarming to me, bro.
no, but the
Yeah,
thing
I
is,
don't think
though,
I don't think
Queen,
he's gonna
y'all,
make it
all
Let
look
of this
easy.
Frequent
I
stuff
just
go.
that
think he's
y'all
gonna stand.
saying,
Let
all of this
Frequent
stuff
go.
I keep hearing people say, they gonna Canelo gonna do to Bud. When have we seen somebody do these things to Bud, bro? Like
We
when
never
we
seen it
saw
happen.
somebody, we never saw none of this stuff happen,
Hold
man.
on. What are
And we
what are
know
they saying
Bud
that?
ain't
Hold
scared of
on.
him.
What are they saying that he's gonna do? Frequent punch on his
They
arm?
no, they say
Well,
shit like that. They say they're
that's
gonna
what you
walk
just
him
said,
down and
but
beat him up.
yeah,
Hey, do y'all see
that's
that
what you
comment
said.
right there that says Earl Spence was nowhere near 100% in that? See, that's what I'm saying, bro. Who
Fuck
fault
out
is
of here.
that, bro? Is that Crawford fault or Spence fault, bro? Like, who the hell
It
told him
doesn't
to go
matter
out
whose
there? Like,
fault it
seriously, bro.
was. It's still a
Like,
fact, bro. It's not about fault. It's about
I
is
don't
it
bro.
know.
true or not? Is it a
I,
fact or not?
We can literally
It's
do
not
that with
about
all.
fault.
We could go
It
through
is a
every
fact.
single. We could go through every single match, bro, and find a caveat like that. Like seriously, so we can do that with Floyd Mayweather if we want to. We can sit here and say when he fought Oscar De La Hoya, he was way on. Like we literally can do this with almost every boxer if we choose to. That just shows
Okay.
me that when you like somebody, you choose to do that, and when you don't, that's how I go. If you like the boxer, you don't bring this bullshit up. If you don't, you go out your way to discredit the boxer any way you can, and that's what happens with Bud because no one thought that
When
he was
I
going to
observe
demolish
things in
Spence
a
the way
fight,
he did.
when
Did
I
you think he was
observe
going to
Offense,
things in
demolish
a
bro.
Spence
fight,
the way he
Oh
did?
no, one at a time,
I
y'all.
talk about what I observe in a fight. If I observe something in a fight,
Okay,
I talk about what I observe in a
but
fight.
did
Like
you
this
did
whole
you
emotional, if you like, if you this and then no. If I observe it in a fight, I
okay? But
observe it in a
2 cents.
fight. It doesn't
You
matter.
observed, but what you observed that fight was him make Spence look like he ain't deserve to be in the fucking ring with him. Did
Yeah,
you
you
think it was
can't
gonna
Well,
go
did he
like that,
100%
bro?
say that.
100% or
Did you
no?
think?
Hold
Did
on.
you?
Shout out to Poor Chop. I appreciate you in the super chat, babe. Go
Jasmine,
ahead.
let me say this real quick. So,
Yeah.
listen, bro. Nobody on the panel said anything about that fight. You quit reading the chat, getting emotional, nigga. We didn't say nothing about the arrow
Bro,
fight. Okay?
bro, bro, bro,
Do
bro.
you
Listen, bro,
realize that, bro? It ain't nobody
bro.
on this panel talking about the arrow fight, bro. Okay?
Man,
It
Two
ain't
Cents
Fine,
none,
just
bro.
bro.
made a
Doing this.
comment about it. What
She
you
made a
talking about,
comment.
bro?
Shut up,
Exactly.
frequent.
Like he just want to argue, bro. This the same nigga. Like he must. I don't know. He must
Nigga,
have
you
grew
don't
up with
want
a
to
bunch
hear
of women or
yelling
some
and
shit.
crying about shit
Cause
we
she
ain't talking
literally just
about.
said something about the
Little
fight, bro.
goofy
Like
ass
what the fuck are you
nigga.
talking about? She
Damn,
literally
sure,
just said
man.
You
something,
Shut
can't
up,
bro.
break down
man.
a fight. That's why you keep crying about the
She
arrow fight.
Man, be
literally said
quiet
something
and let the
about it.
Read
man
the
talk,
chat,
bro.
nigga.
Yeah,
You
you
just
just
read
like
a
to argue,
comment
bro.
in the
I
chat and
see
then you
that's who you
crying
are.
again,
You the
nigga.
whoever this nigga is
Soft
just like
ass
to
nigga.
argue, bro.
It's
You
my
know the fuck
turn.
you are, nigga. You
It's
like to
my
cry.
turn. It's
All
my
right, that's a
turn.
fact. Good
Here
job.
crying and talking over women, nigga. Oh,
All right,
soft
one at a
ass.
time.
Shut your ass up sometimes.
Cash. Go
So
ahead,
yeah,
Dondre.
you know,
I just sat here and told these niggas like 15 different things that Bud does wrong that Canelo can exploit. Like, nigga, you ain't told me one thing Bud does good that he can exploit Canelo with, man. You
Talk
just keep
about
crying
it.
about the arrow fight,
So
man.
is this not the best? Is this not the first fighter that Canelo is about to fight who's has equal power in both hands the way that
no,
Crawford does?
no,
No, nigga,
no.
Canelo,
No.
Who was
no,
that?
nigga. Bud is
Who was
not that
that?
big puncher that you guys think he
Triple
is, nigga.
G.
Who the fuck
Triple
did
G.
Bud ever
Okay,
knock out
that's a
with one
bet.
punch?
Triple G. So Triple G has just as much
You
power
got some
in each
background.
hands as Bud
I am black.
does.
You got a lot of background, baby. You're gonna have to clean that up.
This nigga picked power
Can,
of all
can
things,
I
man.
ask
You
the
don't know
panel a
shit about
question?
Triple
boxing,
G
bro.
arguably
I
won
just
one of
want to
them
ask y'all a
fights, though,
question.
bro.
Ain't even
Hold
I just
six
want to
on,
ask a
rounds.
hold
question.
on. Yeah, go
Nigga don't know
ahead.
shit
What's
about
up, Snack?
boxing.
What's up, NHA?
I'm cool. I'm cooling, man. I just got one simple question, man. Just who's betting on Canelo
Me,
on the panel?
me,
Who?
me,
Who's betting on the stoppage?
me.
All right. Who's that? Who said me?
Dondre.
Dondre.
Got a sucker.
Can we lock in a bet for a band?
I'm not betting
Uh,
you. I'm betting the sports book. I
Okay.
don't bet niggas. Niggas don't pay bet.
Oh
I
man.
can show you my ticket though.
They gotta tell you my
I
ticket
put
though.
100 on it. What you want? What you want?
You
What
gonna bet
it
on
is?
the stoppage?
Yeah, I bet
Okay.
always. What everybody on here know I do parlays.
You on some soft shit now. We
Don't
can get somebody
Tuku,
middleman. I bet
I
a
don't
band.
like nigga. I don't like you. Why would I give you some money if I lose? I don't care.
I
I'm
want to get
still
him.
gonna be on tomorrow talking shit. The next day, I'm gonna be looking for the next person to beat
That
Bud.
mean you just pump faking.
What
You
are you
ain't really
talking about?
you don't really
So
believe
you
in your
just
bet.
don't
Don't
like Bud.
stop.
You really don't believe in your bet.
Hey, don't stop, brother. You can't stop me from hating. You can stop all these other people from hating. I'm gonna be open and
Nah,
honest. I
I
don't like
implore
the nigga.
I
I
implore
don't
you to
like
hate.
that black son
This is
bitch.
comical.
Don't get me started. Please leave me alone.
Hey, NHA, I got a question for you though, bro, real quick.
Yeah.
Because I know you're a real Bud fan. Now, I heard you guys saying like Bud don't need he don't need a tune up for Canelo. You know, he's used to fighting once a year. I've heard y'all saying these things, but I don't understand why y'all was saying he needed a tune up for Arrow. Like he needed that tune up. You know what I mean? Like it made excuses for that tune up and shit like that. Like why do you think he needed a tune up for Arrow when he was fighting at 147 for like over 5 years? But now he don't need a tune up. He don't need to get accustomed to this weight fight to fight someone more elite than Arrow. Like where I'm trying to figure out your guys' frame of thinking.
I mean, you got me confused with
No, I
some of these
don't
other
got you
Buck fans.
confused,
Like,
nigga. I remember everything you said, bro.
I ain't never said Bud ain't need a tune up. If he don't want to tune up, that's on him. I don't give a fuck. I mean, I'm rooting for Bud, but if he loses this shit, I'm not gonna fucking be over here making excuses why he got his ass whooped. That man, motherfucker, is a grown ass man. He's a professional fighter. He knows the fuck he's getting into and shit. If he ain't prepared enough by not getting a tune up, that's on him. You got me. I mean, I don't know where you. I actually I have no idea why you thought I said that, but don't need a tune up. That's up to him. If he feels he don't need a tune up, that's on him. But that at the end of the day, he's the one who's got to get in the fucking ring. If he gets his ass whooped, I'm not gonna make no excuses. I'm like, oh nah, he should have took a tune up and shit, or he should have did that. That's what EJ fans. That's what Tank fans gonna do, not me.
Why you gotta bring
How is
Tank?
that an
I'm just
excuse
saying.
if I say he should have
Tank,
took a tune-up? That's not an excuse, nigga. I'm just acknowledging that he should have took a tune-up.
Ninjas
Yeah,
love to
I
show how
think he
much they
should
hate
take a
on folks.
tune up too, but
No,
he
that's
don't
on the
want to. He being
fighters. That's
stubborn.
on the fighters. If they don't want to take a tune up, yo, I can't. I'm not gonna make an excuse for a fucking professional fighter for not taking a tune up.
Y'all don't
You
know what
are a
an
Well,
professional
excuse
not
fighter.
more
You're
is.
the
so a
one
tune
getting in
up.
the
I think
ring.
he got.
You don't know what an excuse is, do you, NHA?
I don't
You
bring
don't know
it.
what an
No,
excuse is?
I don't bring it up. There's no point in bringing it up. Well, okay, this fighter should have took a tune up. Maybe the
How
I
are
fighter
just
you
feels
gonna
think
he
that.
tell?
needs a tune up.
How, so what you mean? There's no need in bringing it up. If I look at the fight and I think, damn, he should have took a tune-up, I can make that observation and come to that conclusion. What the fuck is you talking about?
No,
Yeah, true, true.
you have every right to do that. I'm just not gonna do that because at the end of the day, I'm not the fighter. The fighter's the one who decided they didn't need a tune up. But you know,
And
you
they
right.
say you should just watch boxing and not even talk about it because you don't care. You don't worry about it. It don't matter. Like I don't even know why you be up here.
I care about motherfuckers getting in the ring and fighting. That's
He up
all I
here to
care.
He
hate.
don't care if they
He up here to
was
hate.
dirty. He don't care about
Get
none
in
of
the
that.
motherfucking ring and give me some good goddamn fights. All this extra shit, yeah. Nah.
You gonna
Man,
keep
I
the
I ain't gonna
love
lie.
I
going.
I ain't gonna
always
lie.
thought a
I
proper
respect that about him,
preparation for
man.
Bud would be to fight somebody at 154 like he did, but then fight somebody at 160 and then 168. You know, get properly acclimated to the division.
And guess what? If that motherfucker go in there and get starched the fuck out by Canelo, I'm not gonna be one of the motherfuckers gonna be like, damn man, if only Bud should have just did this, should have did that, got acclimated. He chose to do that.
Yeah, it's
If he
on
feels
him.
he don't need to, hey, he ain't proved me wrong yet. So I'm gonna roll with that.
But he did take that stay busy fight between the fight with Errol though, and I think that's partially one of the reasons that he was more fresher than Earl in the ring though, and
I
Earl
think that was
couldn't
just I
see,
think that
man.
was just
Earl
fresh
couldn't
food.
see, bro.
I think that was just an easy money fight, and see what I'm saying, just like the whole negotiation was stalling. So shit, somebody fed him fucking amnesia, and why the fuck not for whatever it is they paid him and shit? Why
Yeah,
not
I
take
just
it? I don't
think
think
a
that's
And
a
AJ,
Hold on.
busy
I ain't gonna
fight.
let you get
Hold
away
on.
with
I
that.
just think a better prepared Earl would have been a better fight though, for sure.
And
I don't
AJ,
think you know why.
Nah,
Y'all know
Errol
why
could have
Bud
fought
ain't take
10
that no
motherfuckers
tune
before
up.
Bud.
One at a
Back to
time.
back, he would have still got his ass whooped.
and AJ, hold on real quick. I can't let you get that off because you one of the people I be hearing say, send the contract. He didn't send the
No, you ain't never
contract.
hear me say
Hold on.
shit.
Oh man, you see, man, I see what you're doing, bro. I definitely have heard you say it, but I'm gonna let you get off. I gotta find the clip before I just
See,
ping
I'm gonna
on
tell
you.
y'all the reason Bud didn't take no fight at 168. Cause somebody might have knocked his motherfucking block loose if he would have come up there messing with them damn boys. That's
And AJ,
why.
and
No,
I'm gonna
no,
tell
not
you,
at
That
AJ.
nigga found
168. I
that out
mean at
after that
160,
Magimov fight.
bro.
So y'all telling me skill matters so much, but then y'all are backdoor and tell me that Tank can go in there and get knocked out by Jake Paul. If that's the case,
Shout out
Crawford
to
can
Big
go
Dog
in
Willie getting
there
a cat.
and get
Hold
sparked
on,
out by
sister.
Canelo.
Shout out to Big Dog Willie with the $2 in the cash app, hating as usual. Jake Paul versus Tank. Guest referee is Stone Cold. I cannot
Look
stand
like he
Big
about to
Dog
No, but
tongue
Willie.
that's
kick
a
Nah,
his
big
dog.
difference though. 2 cents.
it's the
He
Undertaker.
moving up more than 7 weight classes to fight Jake Paul. Like the weight difference is crazy. It's
That's why your
diabolical.
boy Devin
Can we
Haney gonna
stop
get his
calling this a
ass.
One at
fight?
yeah, one at a time.
It's not a fight. Stop. Let's
Man,
stop. Let's stop calling this a fight.
there's
This is
no
that,
way Tank get knocked out by Jake Paul, man. You guys quit saying shit that lets us know you don't know shit about boxing. Come on, man. You gotta put a muzzle on
hey,
some of this shit. Goddamn.
hey, Cash. I agree with you. There's no way he's gonna get
The
knocked out.
weight, the weight don't
This
mean
shit is
nothing, Cash.
scripted. This shit is scripted. This is WWE. It's an event.
No, no, it's not, bro.
I
I ain't
like
gonna let you get that
WWE.
This
off
shit,
right there. It ain't
bro, that
scripted,
shit
bro.
is
If
scripted like a motherfucker. The weight
weight would
the only
mean
way
what you're
Tank get
trying to
knocked
say it
out
means.
if fucking
If Jake was
don't.
like a real professional boxer, yeah, I would let you have his weight shit. But Jake's skill gap and Tank nigga is like, man, it is in man. Look, man, cut it out, bro.
I agree with you with the skill gap. I agree with you
Jesus
wholeheartedly, but
Christ.
I think the weight, how many weight divisions he is up above him, it sort of evens the playing field, bro. Come
Man,
on,
if Tank was
over
gonna stand
seven
So,
up
weight
so wait,
and
classes.
tee off
frequent.
on him,
Tank might not even be able to hurt him, bro.
Frequent. You mean to tell me that Shakur Stevenson be beating the dog's not out of heavyweights, but Tank
No,
he
I ain't
gonna
never said. Where
struggle?
you get that from? I never told
I
you
don't
that.
know. Motherfuckers be making up shit.
Yeah, they be
Somebody ever
making
said
that.
that about Shakur?
That's a straw
I'm
man
not
at his
making it
best,
up.
bro.
The nigga that you got walking on water said that. I've been in where he's been sparring and he been whipping the dog snot out of heavyweights, man, making them want to quit.
Yeah,
So
I ain't taking that off face value,
You got
especially not coming from you.
you got some exclusive.
Hitman Tommy
nah,
Hearn.
that's your boy that
Hitman
walks on
Tommy
water. That's
Hill.
Bud
That
himself
motherfucker said,
saying that. That's Shakur himself saying that. That's his people that represent him saying that. Bernie the boxer got in there on an
Oh
interview
my
and said
God!
that.
Don't talk about spit bucket Bernie, man. God dang, man.
So there's
No,
been
man, but
evidence that he's
that's
got in the ring with a heavyweight and he's dominated him. And that's the one with that is actively competing for titles and whatnot. Not no Jake Paul stuff.
So
Cash,
Tank
why
couldn't.
y'all keep
Hold on,
saying? Why
y'all.
y'all
Let me
keep?
ask y'all this. Hold on. Let me ask y'all this. What do y'all think about Bud bringing up Shakur and Keyshawn to help him train?
Stupid.
Why is it stupid?
Ain't
That's
gonna
what
Why
work.
would you
we
Yeah, I
always
think
do
you
that's.
that.
need
I
them
think that's.
for?
One
He
at a
I
actually
think
did it
that's
for
time.
the
One at
smart.
a
Spurs.
time, guys. One at a time.
As a
Go
Buck
ahead,
fan, I
Dondrick.
can
You said
answer
what?
that. I can answer
Go
that
ahead, Don. Okay, go ahead, NHJ.
because he's done. Bud always brings up Shakur for sparring. He did that for same thing. He did that for EJ too.
Okay, so that's why you think it's a good idea.
I mean,
All right. Now you got it, bro.
Shakur helps him. Helps him. You know what I'm saying? As far as because Shakur is a thinker in there.
Okay.
He brings it in for ice cube speed. And I'm saying this, and like I said, this ain't the first time he's done it. So
No,
I don't know why
I
y'all
So
just was
surprised.
asking, but
who y'all
y'all
think
thought it's the right answer.
who
I
y'all
just thought
think he
y'all
should
wanted
go
to tell
get?
y'all.
Bivol? Who y'all think y'all should go? He think he should go get Bivol or somebody?
Bivens' back is broken.
So that's dead.
Yeah, he
So
broke his back to get away from better beef.
Hey, his back broke. That's
Wow.
diabolical.
His back
His
is
back is not
broken.
broken. He
It's
said he getting
broken.
better. Stop it.
Vinyl.
Oh my
But
God.
the real question, why Canelo getting the Timu version of Bud to, you know what I'm saying, to think he gonna help him.
Who the hell is the T-Move version of Bud?
Boots.
Yeah, that's
Now
funny.
you got to stop this shit.
That's funny.
That's the upgraded version. Boots look big
and
as
I
hell.
ain't
I
gonna
ain't gonna
hold
lie
you.
to you.
Boost definitely just
Boots look
Upgraded
big
Boost
as
just
version.
pissed me
hell.
off with this Lima stuff though. I ain't even gonna hold you, bro. Like that hurt, man. Like
You a
I don't know
Bud
what
fan.
the
Your
hell.
opinion don't count, bro. You're
Canelo was
biased off
training
the
with
gate,
Val
man.
Saint
You're
too, man.
biased off the gate.
He been having some really good sparring. That's for sure.
I am black. Don't listen to Dondrick. Don't listen to
Val
your
Saint,
opinion.
How y'all
Don't
mad at
listen.
Boots?
and
Boots
Boots
doing
now.
what normal fighters do, bro. That's what the normal thing to do when you're
Which is
moving up in
what?
the weight
Snap.
division.
I don't really see the problem either. I don't know why everybody has their panties up in a bunch. This is his first fight at 154. What's the big deal? Well, now after this, if he continues to fight the Limas of the world and whoever else, then I'm gonna have a problem. But his first fight to get
I
acclimated
mean,
to the weight class,
to answer your
it's a big
question,
deal.
Jab Queen, I think once we found out that Turkey put the money up for that, basically he walked away from that deal. Like I think that's what got everybody pissed off. It's like we know you could have made more money in a more challenging fight. We know that. You know what I'm saying? So I think well,
Oh,
we
wait,
know.
are
I
What
you
can't
fight
talking
speak
was
for
about the
that?
everybody.
Virgil?
I
What
can't
fight was
speak.
that?
Virgil Ortiz. I'm not gonna speak for everyone else. I'm gonna speak for myself. When I found out about that, that's what made me feel a certain type of way. It was like, damn, bro, like I would much rather see that fight against Virgil Ortiz than this guy that you're about to fight.
If
But you do know
Virgil
that
ducking
Virgil
him
Ortiz
now, what make you think
turned
Virgil
that
was
fight
going to fight
down.
him then?
Virgil
Virgil
not
Ortiz
ducking
turned
that
that
boy.
fight down. And if
So
I'm
they
not
ducking each
mistaken,
other. That's wild.
before he moved up
That's
to
what's happening. They
154,
don't want to fight each other right now, bro. I don't care what nobody say. Them
Shakur was
boys
there.
is not. Them boys trying to meet at the mountaintop.
That's what Virgil said before he left. I'm gonna meet Boots and
Hold on,
Boots
but I mean,
always say
hold on, no. That to his point, can I answer his question about what Virgil did to earn the fight? Like, what did Canelo do to earn a fight against Mayweather when he see? We love pick and choose when we want to make points. What the hell did Canelo do to earn the fight against
Mayweather
Mayweather when
built.
he got?
First of all, Mayweather
No,
built
Mayweather
Canelo up. He
picked
was
him, bro.
always
He
the
selected
co-main
him.
on his cards. He was building him up for fights, bro.
Okay, but
Absolutely.
see his question. But
Incorrect. Golden
what
Boy
did
was
he
building him
do
up.
to earn? What did he do to earn a fight against Mayweather at that time? Though contextually, what the hell was Canelo at that time? Like we
I'm
didn't
about to tell
he
he
you.
was a
wasn't
I'm
what he
about to tell
looked
you
champion,
at
right
wasn't
now.
now.
he?
I'm about to tell
Canelo
you
was a champion,
right
wasn't
now.
he?
I'm about to tell you right now. Mayweather moved up and took Canelo's belts, bro. And you just got done complaining about somebody not fighting a mandatory, like a mandatory validates you. So I mean, shit, Canelo was at a higher weight class with some belts. What more do you need since fighting a mandatory validates
Okay.
people in your book?
I never said. First of all, you confused me with somebody else. I never
Nah,
said
I ain't
anything about
confusing
fighting
you with
Americans
nobody.
validates anybody. I never said that, bro.
You got
Ever,
done crying about a
ever.
nigga not fighting his mandatory. He needs to fight his
What the
mandatory.
hell does that? But
That's
what the
when
hell does
you
that got to
broke.
do about him fighting Americans, though, bro? Because I brought up somebody fighting the mandatory. What the hell does that got? Like, how do those 2 points like go together, bro? Please.
No, he talking about because he had a belt, bro. That's what he was saying. Canelo had belt. Canelo had a belt.
Yeah, it
Okay,
went over
that I
your head. It
understand, but
just
he's
went over
but
your head, man. It's all good.
Oh my goodness. Okay, Big Dog Willie back in the super chat for my queen and all the Tanker Maniacs. My I Told You So tour will last until November. All my Devin and Shakur fans are welcome to join my tour. This tour is strictly to harass Tank, this guy here is crazy. Harass Tankamaniacs for worshiping Tank. Facts. Thank you for the
Hey,
$20, Big Dog Willie.
shout out to Big Dog Willie, man.
The biggest
Hey,
troll.
shout out to the Shakurian. He's spending big bread. The
Always supporting
Shakurian
with
is
the
doing his
trolling
thing.
too.
Always supporting with the
Big
trolling. They
Dog.
gotta come with some trolling though.
2
But no,
cents.
okay. But
2 cents. I know you remember Big Dog getting on the panel with you and me and telling us, "Y'all know I'm just trolling. I don't really believe this shit." But now this nigga done turned into Nostradamus.
now he done turned into shit.
That before he
Hey, fuck it.
got
I
to
was running with it too.
That nigga Miss Cleo now. But
Oh man.
all right. What
He kissing
okay,
the dog
so
in the
if
mouth.
oh my goodness, don't stop it. If this nigga T.O. is out here selling jabs for cash, right? Who do we get for Shakur? Do we see a realistic fight between him and Lamont?
No.
Why not?
I think that's a good
I don't
fight.
think either one of them trying to miss that if Tank come back payday.
Man, nobody fucking. I think they know Tank about to retire after this.
Tank, that's not what Tank said.
What the
No,
fuck
I
Tank
don't think
said?
Tank about to
You actually
retire
believe
no
what
more,
Tank said
bro.
still?
From what
I
KO
mean,
put up.
I don't care, be honest with you, but he said he wouldn't. But why you wouldn't wait to see?
So you don't care.
Yo,
What you expect these
KO put
motherfuckers to
up
believe it?
KO put up a screenshot of Tank, one of Tank tweets, and he doubled down on that 6 to 7 fight deal and everything from Amazon. So no, I don't think Tank is thinking about no retirement no more, man. I gotta say that.
Yeah, motherfuckers actually gonna believe this motherfucker who done fucking strung. Not you, frequent, because you don't ain't it, but he done strung along his fucking fans and shit for 3 to 4 months and shit. You know what I'm saying? Thinking
You believe
he
Bud
was
can
gonna
beat
get two
Canelo,
motherfucking
bro. You can
Lamont
believe this
like
shit. If you want to
I
believe
feel
fairy tales,
bad
we
for
can believe in
KO
fairy
and
tales
shit, man,
too.
because KO go, you know what I'm saying, he go hard for him, pause and shit, you know what I'm saying? You know, they've been feeding him all type of bullshit information and shit. It's just crazy and shit. Y'all still believe this motherfucker when the writing been on the wall. He told y'all, I'm done after
NHA.
2025. And y'all motherfuckers still talking about 6 to 7 fight deal. Like this is
NHA.
it. This is a retirement check.
NHA, hold on. I just asked you, how can you have so much understanding when Bud ducked out the fight and he had a contract on the table, but you don't have you lost all understanding right now when it comes to
We ain't talking about Bud. I'm gonna do
this
what
back.
y'all do. We talking about Tank.
Hold on. I'm trying to get you to call it down the middle, my nigga. You know what I mean? Don't.
Hold on one second.
It's always
Pork chops. Hold on one
different
second.
for Bud.
Hold on. Pork chops, turn your camera on real quick, babe. I just want to make sure you're a real person. Okay.
ASVP TV.
Anyway, I just have to know who that is. Anyway.
Shout out to KO though. He made me a fan once he stood on that and made that video calling Tank out because I didn't think he was gonna do it.
Nah,
But,
KO
He the
been
only one
solid, man.
standing on business,
It's the
Why is
right?
it
first
so
time
important for y'all to
he
care about another man's opinion? Y'all be niggas be wanting people to be mad all the time. So if he wasn't,
Nah,
y'all
we just
I would
want
love it.
motherfuckers. We just
I would
want
love for
motherfuckers
him
to
to
stand on their
don't
square.
nobody give two. Hold on.
Nah, them niggas just
Hold on, ladies.
We just
Hold
trying to
on,
get y'all
ladies.
dudes to get out of y'all feminine energy, bro.
I said one at a time, frequent. Don't make me
There's too
repeat
much
myself.
estrogen.
It is too much estrogen because y'all want us to be upset because y'all upset because we ain't upset. That don't make no sense. Like,
I ain't upset.
You really upset? You just
not
coping.
I ain't upset.
not really. I
Tank getting ready to
mean,
get a big ass bag.
I made
Number one,
$1,000 today. I don't really
and he
care,
put
bro.
money on. He put money in the bank. You know what I mean? What I'm be
Hey
mad for?
David.
What I'm
We
be
definitely know what
upset
you mean,
for?
OG.
To
Hey
be
David.
to be emotional like that would be like some weirdness. Like
Hey David.
most of these cats in this new generation, running
David, you can
around
hear me?
wearing skirts, fighting
Like
and
Tank.
whatnot.
Like Tank.
I hear what you're saying, NHA, because you full of shit anyway.
Tank the one wearing
24/7.
purse. Why you mad at
Everything
me?
you say out your mouth, fucking flies fly out. So, hey, I don't give two shits about what the fuck you say out your mouth, yo.
Hold on, David. Hold on,
No, you
David.
hey
mentioned
David, you
skirt.
from
You know what I'm saying? I
Baltimore,
mentioned
bro? You
purses
from
and shit. You
Baltimore,
got
David?
upset. I ain't the one that you should be mad at. You
Yo,
should be mad at Tank. He the one with
everybody
Let
know
me
who the
ask. Can
fuck
I
I
ask
am and
David?
One
where
at
I'm
a
David, can
from,
I
time.
ask
yo.
you a
One at a
question?
time.
Plain
One
and
at a
simple. You
time.
can't ask me no questions.
One at a
I
You
can't
time.
ask you
can't
no
ask me
question.
shit. You can't
All
ask
right.
me shit, nigga.
All right,
you for
You
me
can't
Solomon.
more.
ask me a
Quiet, frequent.
motherfucking word.
All
You for
right.
mer-
Let's take a breather because y'all doing a lot right now, and I'm not understanding how we got here. Now, Mr. Lynch, what's up?
Hey, what's up? I just heard cats up in the background running their mouth, pulling up their skirts, dancing and twerking like it's a victory lap party because somebody decided to do what they want to do for themselves and their family. You know what I mean? And the shit is just like hilarious. You know what I mean?
Hold on, Mr. Lynch. Turn your camera on, porch up. I gotta see who you are, babe. Thank you. Okay. You don't have to keep it on. Okay. What's up? Okay, finish up. No, you're good. Finish up, Mr. Lynch. Then we coming to you, porch up. Go ahead, Mr. Lynch.
No, I just said what I wanted to say. I just find this shit hilarious. I was like, yo, y'all never talk about your favorite fighter like Shakur when he decides to duck Tank for a fight. You know what I mean? To go run to Eddie Hearn and to witness protection. Then y'all want to call what Tank doing a duck when it's not. He making a business decision to make more money. What, 100 mil, 150 mil, or whatever? I know it's in triple dick. I know he's getting paid. So how's that a duck? That's not a duck. But y'all talking about we supposed to go ahead. Yeah, we fans, and we all want to have disagreement. I respect KO's position, and he's supposed to feel like that in his position. 150 grand. I stand by him when he say that. But at the same time, I have my own opinions, just like everybody else have their own opinions on this fight. Do I like the fight? No, I don't like the fight. Do I want to see the fight? No, I don't want to see the fight. But then again, it's a spectacle. A spectacle is created so that it can bring more attention to whatever event is going on. And this is a spectacle. More eyes on other boxers who want to be on the undercard. More eyes on the sport from casual fans that only watch Jake Paul fights. And more people who want to come over to watch a real boxing after the fight is over with. Tank said he doing this just for the check for right now. Hey, I ain't got no problem with that. Shit, he getting paid. That's the way it's supposed to be. But the fact that y'all want to call hypocrisy on us because on Tank fans, because some of us may be like, man, and some of us are like, hey, whatever, he getting paid. What y'all want us to do? To just go ahead and say fuck Tank? That's what it seemed like y'all want. But then again, when your favorite boxers or the cats that y'all watch are in that same position and do the hypocrisy, the hypocrisy in this whole conversation is ridiculous. Serious. That's
Let me
all
ask
I
a
want
question.
to say.
Let me ask a question.
David from
No,
Baltimore,
no,
y'all.
I
That's what he
already
feel like.
told
That's
you.
why he talking
You
like that.
One at
David
a
can't,
from
you
time.
Baltimore.
can't
One
ask
at a
me.
time, bro.
You
One at a
can't
time.
ask me. You can't ask me no question
No, Dave. No,
because I'm
Dave.
not debating anything on
Hey,
this.
Dave. My question was for everybody, bro, not you. It's somebody else. This cash talking, my nigga.
All right, yo. What's up, man?
Now, this is my question. Like, what's more important? What should take priority? An undisputed fight or a rematch for one belt? I would
Wait,
say everyone would say a undisputed fight. You know what I mean? So if on one hand, take the Bud Crawford arrow, just take that situation for example. If you guys didn't have a problem with Bud pushing the fight off when he had a contract on the table, they already got past the both sides agreeing. They got past the term part. They got all the way to the contract Bud had in his hands to sign. So you guys made excuses for Bud to take a tune-up fight or to go get a big bag from BLK Prime. Okay, cool. I'm not gonna argue with your excuses, but don't turn around and say you have this big old problem with Tank going to get 20 times the money Bud was about to get, and the fight getting pushed off for a little longer when that fight got pushed off for like 9 months plus. You guys, I mean, come on, you gotta look, man. You gotta call it down the middle, man. You can't call it one way for one fighter and then be all huffing and puffing with this new
yeah,
selective outrage for a different fighter, man. It's really goofy.
Well,
exactly,
but
exactly,
you got to bring the facts up when you talk
exactly,
about that Bud about that whole Bud thing.
exactly.
Bud said he took that fight because the negotiations were stalling, and then they sent him a term sheet with one date,
NHA,
I'm
He
saying they
stalled
changed
the
up the date.
negotiations.
NHA,
They changed up the
NHA,
date. He said he wanted
NHA.
to. He was supposed to fight in 2012,
Bro, stop it,
2022.
bro. Bro, just stop it. You guys, listen. Bud already beat Errol's ass, and you still making up bullshit.
But you bringing it up though.
Because you're still making up bullshit, bro. He had a contract.
That is not bullshit, though. You gotta say context.
I don't want to hear about
same
terms.
shit,
These
bro.
niggas had
It's
a contract.
It's context. It ain't the same, though. It ain't the same.
Oh my God,
Bud got
bro.
sent the term sheet with a different date than what he originally agreed to. So
you gotta stop thinking about the
when
term
you get that, you be like, nah, they on some bullshit. Fuck all that. I'm gonna go do what I need to do. Y'all holler back. Y'all get back to me when y'all serious. And they did that.
Listen, bro, you gotta stop talking about a term sheet when he had a contract in his hand.
There ain't no contract.
They don't got
They
past
would have
the
sued him
terms,
then.
my nigga. They got past the term sheet. That was it. That was back then. Contract in your hand. That's the last step, my nigga.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. Okay. You got that. They sent him a term sheet with one date and then sent him a contract for a fight in the first quarter of 2023. Bud wanted to fight in 2022. It ain't Bud's problem that, you know what I'm saying, the PBC was trying to force Spence to fucking fight Spence. To fight Thurman. That's not Bud's problem. PBC was trying to get Spence to move the fuck away from Bud. They wanted that shit to be in house. That's why the WBC. See, that's one thing. I don't have a short memory like y'all. I don't have a subjective memory. PBC was positioning Spence to fucking fight. You know what I'm saying?
To fight. Big assumptions.
No, PBC was positioning Spence.
This shit don't even make sense. He already told PBC he wasn't fighting Thurman. So
I want to know, what do you guys want us Tank fans to do? We made videos criticizing him or fucking criticizing him. He's ducking Lamont. What else do you guys want us to do? You want us to come over there with y'all, or what is it?
Nah, we don't need y'all. Stay over there.
Please. Y'all got this one. That's fucking corny for this dude to do that shit. But what the fuck can you do? We're here now. The fight's made. It is what it is. This shit's been a plan the whole time.
Here's my problem with this, right? I feel like some people are very emotionally invested in boxers, right? We ain't getting none of this money, you know what I'm saying? And I don't necessarily think it's a bad thing. Like, are we forgetting all the other boxers who have done exhibitions throughout their career? He's not the first person to do this.
It is what it is, man. It sucks. Whack. But when you start to look at the fight, if Jake Paul's trying to make a fucking name off himself, off Tank Davis, Tank better be ready to beat up the best fucking fighter in the world. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that shit. If this is
the best fighter in the world,
yeah, Tank better be ready, bro. It's a 90-pound weight difference. Jake just wants to punch on him. It's a dangerous ass fight. Because believe you, he's trying to make a fucking name for himself.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I can agree with that.
But you know what I'll say?
I don't think
his ass knocked out the same way we just said about Crawford. If Tank get his ass knocked out, that's on him.
Yeah, he took the fight. You're right.
But you know what I gotta say about that is you ain't gotta worry about Tank. Because the fact of the matter is Tank spars boxers who are bigger than him all the time.
David, you think I don't know that?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So he spars boxers bigger than him all the time. So he definitely gonna be ready.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? For whatever the fuck wanna happen. You know what I mean? And if shit is serious, shit is serious. You know what I mean? At the same time, he put himself in that position to get that badge. He knows this. He's a boxer. That's what he do. You put it on the line. You put it on the line when you even spawn. You put it on the line when you doing whatever you doing in that ring. You know what I mean? So he really ain't worried about it. You know what I mean? He made that decision and he gotta go ahead and roll with it and pick up that check, spin the block, and come do what he gonna do.
You do not worry, I guess. If I was Tank, it's a worrisome fight, bro. He's fighting a guy who's fucking 90 pounds heavier than him. Fucking a joke. The kid can fight, but everybody thinks he's a fucking Nickelodeon dude. This is a fucking nerve-wracking fight for him to take. I see why he's getting paid this much money.
Y'all say what y'all so nerve-wracking for. I mean, I've sparred motherfucking
I'm not
light
trying to say
heavyweights. Hold on.
anything
Let me speak. I've sparred light heavyweights. I've sparred heavyweights. I've done all that. It's different when you got. It's Jake Paul does not have a gas tank. I'm gonna tell you that now. So by the third and fourth round, all that movement, because if you know
he can't fight on the inside.
All I'm saying, guys, all I'm saying,
is it's a
It's a
tough fight.
dangerous fight, of course, but
Are
it's not as
y'all
dangerous
really
as y'all make it
debating
seem.
how
Because as
this
soon as
fight
he take
gonna
him
go
in the
down?
deep waters, it go to the body.
Hey, did they
I mean,
announce how many rounds and how many minutes this is going to
It's
be yet?
10 3-minute rounds.
Man,
Are
all
we
Okay.
types
really
of
we
shit
really
is.
debating how
This is
exhibition
what
gonna
this
go?
is. This is when you go into the
nah,
this is
yeah.
when
See, now you getting
this is
mad
when you
because
go
it's
into the
exhibition
bank.
type of fight.
Hey y'all, this is when you
Now
go
you
into
talking
the
about
bank
we debating
and you
how
put your
exhibition
hand in
go.
your pocket and you got the finger pistol and you rob the bank with the finger gun.
Yeah, no doubt. He's gonna have to stay away from the big dude though. Bro, Jake can punch. Everybody that got in the ring with him said Jake's got a fucking punch on him. And he knocked a few of the guys out cold, sleeping. Just saying. Just saying, bro. I think Tank wins. It's a tough fight. People want to talk
Do you
shit
think he
about it.
retires after the
You
fight,
you,
D1?
you think he
It's
win?
fucking. That's how it looks, bro. I know people are saying what they're saying, but bro, like, you want to ask me my personal opinion? I look at a guy fucking taking a $40 million payday. It kind of looks
Yeah.
like he's exiting. I get that argument, but if I'm Tank and I want to be remembered as something, I know I got to come back and get Roach and Shakur's ass.
Why
At
not get
least,
Roach? Why not get Roach
at
first?
least, because this kind of fight comes take it or leave it. You can't. He couldn't squeeze in fucking Lamont and
Says who?
Jake. He got arrested, bro. The law says.
No, I'm saying
Fucking, what do you mean? You expect
who
Tank to be
said
Superman and
who
fucking
said
be training all great and shit?
wait, who said he gotta take the fight now? Because last time I checked,
Jake
Jake was fighting
Paul
on
said that. Jake Paul.
how he gonna dictate
D1,
that? He was
D1, can
just
we
fighting
be
on the
just
zone.
What are you
come on, can
guys
we be
talking
serious?
about?
Are you
Can we be
guys kissing
serious
that
What
about
dog
are
in
this
the
you
shit?
mouth?
talking?
Jake
What are you
Paul
talking about?
need the big boxers to fight.
Hold
Otherwise, he
on, hold
gonna
Jake
be
on.
on the
Paul
zone like
is
it
the
was
A
last
side.
time.
He tells it you when
So
you're
why wasn't
fighting
he on
what
Netflix for
time.
the last fight? Why he wasn't on Netflix for the last fight,
What
D?
do I
D1,
listen, bro?
you guys, why you guys
He don't.
arguing about the fight? This
I'm
is
just this
ridiculous.
ain't about the fight. This
Bro, why are
about
you butting
him
in, big
saying he
dog?
got to
Like,
take it or leave it. That's
But
not
I'm talking
how it
about
works.
to both of you
that's
guys.
how it is. That's how it works.
No,
Jake
because if
Paul
he
has
don't
this
get a
next
if he
fit
don't
date. Oh my
Jake
God.
Paul don't
No,
get a
listen.
good
Yeah, you
opponent, he
got
gonna
it,
be
bro.
back
You
on the
got it.
zone.
Because it's not no use to arguing because
He
you
was
guys
just
don't
on the
even know
zone. He
anything.
need
So,
one of these top boxers to get in there and sell it on
bro,
Netflix.
I
Are we
He
are we are
need the
we actually
boxers.
are we actually arguing about the fight and how it's going to go?
No,
this
we
is
not.
Yes, Big Dog
We
Willie. Do
talking
you
about
know how it's gonna go? Can you
we
tell
No,
talking
us?
I
about the fight
don't.
getting
And think
made. We
about it,
know
it's
Tank
a
gonna get the
fixed
win. Come on
fight.
now.
All right,
Nobody's
guys.
going to
One
win
at
the
a
fucking
time. One
fight.
at a time. What's up, Miss B word?
what are
One
you
at a time,
talking
y'all.
about? KO is better. Elder, what
This
are you talking about?
this what I'm saying right here, man. Jake Paul needs the superstars in boxing. The
He
superstars
does.
in boxing do not need him. They superstars because they sell, i.e. Canelo Alvarez, Tank Davis, Anthony Joshua. He needs them. Otherwise, he gonna do like his
That's
last
not
fight and
necessarily
be on
true.
the zone.
That's not necessarily true.
The proof is
This
right
is a
there.
different. Listen, this is a different time period. That's not
Let him
necessarily
finish, Big
true.
Dog Willie,
Was
please.
he on Netflix before Tyson?
Listen. Are you
Was he
serious?
on
He
Netflix
needs
after
a, he
Tyson?
needs a bigger name, a known fighter name. He don't need fucking
Exactly.
Gervonta Davis.
In
This is
order
a
to get
fucking
on
mega fight,
Netflix,
bro.
you need a name, or you
His
gonna be on
brother,
the
his
Okay,
zone.
brother started
so
this shit.
hold on, hold
My
on.
God.
I don't know how we constantly keep
I
getting
don't.
back here.
I
So
don't know.
moving the conversation forward,
Thank you.
away, just anywhere, right? We started at Teofimo. How the hell do we get to Jake and Tank? I don't know.
Because
But back
they
to what we were talking about.
Big Dog Willie left his dog. That's why.
What?
Huh?
No, Big Dog Willie a plant. He even admitted he
no.
was taking
What I'm trying to
payments
tell you
from
guys is
daggone Jake Paul
okay.
to
Can I just
spread
finish
that.
this shit for now on? This shit is a fucking circus show. I wouldn't be like I said. I wouldn't be surprised if a monster truck came into the ring,
Oh, that
a
would be
Harley,
fire. That would be
and
fire.
then no, I'm dead serious. I'm dead
Keep
serious.
going. Keep going.
And then Tank get hit in the back of the head with a
Ooh,
chair,
that'd
and
be lit.
Stone Cold Steve Austin and The Rock jump in the ring and beat up Jake Paul.
Oh man,
This is
I'm in there.
not what this is
I'm
not
all
what you guys
for it.
think it is.
Okay, so guys, I don't know how many times I got to say this, but
Not
I thought
what
I
you
made
think it
myself
is.
clear on Thursday. We will not constantly be talking about no Jake and no goddamn Tank. I do not give a damn. Now, I played the clips of the prospect card for MVP that aired yesterday, and y'all act like y'all didn't see the shit, didn't care
Dope
about the shit.
ass
I don't
card.
understand what kind of boxing y'all be
Dope
watching.
ass card.
That
I
card was
told one of
absolute
the
fire, and y'all niggas want to talk about an exhibition instead of real fights.
I
I
ain't watched
saw
that. I don't know
I
nothing
saw
about it.
two of them.
Hey, Queen, my
I saw
baby,
two of them. I
Queen.
saw
The
two of
hottest
the
This is
fight in
fights.
how it goes
hottest fight
down.
in
This is how
boxing
it
right
goes
now.
down. Tank is a
Best
popular
boxer.
fighter,
This
and
is
this is
not
how
even
it
a real
goes down.
fight. Like, I don't
It's not
understand
a
the
real fight.
This is how it
You
goes
know,
down. I
you
know it
got
hurts,
your
but this is
people
how
that
it goes
you
down.
got your people that want to support him, and you got
What
your people that
hurts?
want to hate him,
What
and they
hurts?
just want to
What
talk
are you
about him.
talking
You know.
about? What
But
what
no,
what are you
I
talking
didn't
about,
watch that
Rich?
prospect card. So
That shit
That
was
card was
fire.
nice. I ain't gonna lie
Well,
to you.
there was some amazing fights on that card. Almost everybody got knocked the hell out on that damn card. Y'all missed it. I
Yeah.
enjoyed the shit.
yeah, I did miss
I
it.
saw the last two fights on there.
They was really over there banging. I said, okay, Jake Paul. You know what I'm saying? He in charge of the girls, and apparently he in charge of the prospects too. You know, he
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he got he got a
plucking them
good
right
eye for
out the
talent.
Olympics and everything. Yes, he
Yeah,
does.
he do.
He definitely has a really good eye for talent. There was like out of this whole card, maybe like only two. Every time I see that,
That was solid. Yeah, that was solid.
that was
Easy.
nice right there. Made easy work out of him. But there was pretty much a knockout in every goddamn
It was
fight. You know what I'm
easy
saying? Even the
workout.
girls was
Easy.
up there slugging. Skylar had her fight this morning. You know what I'm saying? She was up there slugging. There's some other good boxing going on outside of five guys. Like
Hold on, the
You
Sky
said
win
you
her
said
fight? I ain't
Sky
even
you
see
said
it.
Sky or Skylar.
Scott
Scott
Nicholson.
Nicholson.
She
Oh
win?
yeah. She
Did she
like that
win?
power she
Yeah,
got
she
now
won.
at this weight.
Yeah, she won her punk ass. That's why I was glad
Yeah.
Tiana whooped out last time.
I
You
don't
said
like
her
him.
punk ass.
I don't really like her. I mean,
This is
she's tough. Don't
nasty
get me
one.
wrong. She's tough, but I don't really like her. Yeah, he was putting head, shoulders,
This
knees, and
dude.
toes on this ass right here, boy. This is
This dude kept acting like the punches weren't hurting him, and he got
he was
caught.
lying like a mug. Yes, you can
Man,
see it.
Yeah.
He
He
started like
about to put it
backing
on
up
him
and
right
trying to
here.
run. Yep.
Watch this.
Oh my
Bam,
goodness.
bam.
And this
Watch
is
He
on
this.
the zone.
this was on YouTube, the prelims, and then
YouTube.
yeah,
Oh,
oh my
okay.
goodness, get
Bam.
off
There
him.
you go. You
He's
saw that
getting
right
tapped
claw?
up.
Oh
Bam.
my goodness.
He dropped the fuck out of his ass.
And then we
He
got this
dropped
whole
barely ass.
He don't know
big for
where he
nothing
at.
dude right here.
Oh,
This
then
whole
they
big
should
for
stop
nothing.
that fight.
This whole big for nothing guy right here was some shameful. Look at this. Almost rocked him to sleep with that one punch right there.
Bam.
Look
That's
at him.
it.
He didn't like that either. No.
He didn't like that heat, right? He felt like Bacoli did. Y'all remember how Bacoli extra late? Like
He felt like a sack of potatoes,
Delayed
man.
reaction.
He felt like a sack of
yeah.
potatoes, man.
Oh my
This is a
goodness.
fire card.
There was some bangers on, boy. He got some definite talent over there, yo. Oh my goodness, he just getting mauled all through oh my goodness, get off him.
Turkey Al Sheik's boys fighting tonight. Or
You know what? This is great competition. I want to say this real quick. Turkey versus Jake Paul, East Coast, West Coast, 1990s hip hop battle. This is gonna be fun to watch for the next year or so. I want. Hopefully, this brings up boxing for these two promoters going at each other left and right.
Yeah, you peep that too, huh, Big Joe Willie? I don't know what it
I'm gonna
is,
be
but
honest.
I know what it is. It's because Turkey took Canelo from Jake.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's
Yeah, and Jake, and think about it. Let's jump on the Jake. I'm not a big fan of Turkey, but let's jump on the Jake train right now and ride Jake all the way to it because you know what Jake is doing.
Jake? What is happening?
I'm not like jumping on the Jake train, yo. What
We gonna
the?
support the man that fought.
Listen.
I'm talking about supporting Jake. I'm talking about supporting Jake. Don't get all weird about it.
Al.
Shout out to
I'm on the
Frito in the
PBC.
No,
Cash App.
Al's not running shit. Jake is running shit. Al ain't running shit.
Nah.
Bob Aaron ain't running shit.
See, you always gotta say some wild shit.
Oh,
Go
boy,
find
here
Why
we
am I
go.
being wild? I'm being honest.
One at a time, y'all. One at a time.
Why am I being wild? I'm being honest. Jake Paul is running shit.
My mind
He's
not
taking
in the
this shit
gutter,
over.
but I'm gonna ask you though.
Watch.
I'm gonna ask you why are we
Fucking whack.
supporting a guy that went out his way to fight a 60-year-old with health issues?
What you think
Why
about
we
that?
supporting
You're
the
thinking
guy?
about that. You're thinking about the dumb shit.
I'm
Hold
nah,
on,
that's
Big
real
Man, we're
shit.
talking about
That's real
man,
shit.
y'all are tripping.
Crazy, bro. He's taking boxing
Who
over.
putting on the best
Can
cards
you
in boxing?
explain this to me?
I told y'all Big Dog really a plant.
Would y'all please let Pork Chop finish his statement? Y'all so damn
Big Dog, I agree.
Go ahead, Pork
All I
Chop.
want, I ain't gotta say much. I just want to know who put on the best cards in boxing, man.
PBC.
Two cents. Can you explain for me?
Exactly.
Can you explain what I'm trying to say? Two cents, Boston. Can you explain what I'm trying to say?
He's trying to tell y'all that there is some changes happening within boxing. And obviously, y'all been talking about Turkey this and Turkey that and how he taking over. Obviously, Al and Jake are coming together in order to compete. Y'all said that that's what the American promoters need to do, so that's exactly what they're doing. And he's telling you all to support Jake because y'all sit up here and say Jake put great undercards together. Oh, Jake putting the women on. MVP put on good fights. That's what he's telling y'all. Y'all should support Jake. Jake isn't putting on fights in the middle of the street that can't nobody go to. He's not doing that. He's actually
That's not what
putting
Big Dog
on.
Willie said, 2 cents.
No, that's exactly what
That's
I'm
what he was
saying.
trying to say.
Exactly.
No,
That's
you
what
said
exactly saying. You
Al ain't
didn't
running.
listen
You
to
said
me.
Al ain't running shit. That's what you
I
said.
said
You
I
said
ain't running shit. I'm being very honest. Jake Paul is running shit.
Jake is coming,
Jake
bro.
Paul is
Jake,
a YouTuber.
Jake,
Jake
Jake,
Paul
cut
has
that
Jake
shit
Jake
not
out.
Paul.
running.
Al
All right,
gave
Jake
him
guys,
that
said,
power.
one at a time. Al
Hey,
gave
damn,
him
nigga,
the
quit
power.
talking over everybody.
Jake is
What did you
definitely.
say, Big Dog Willie? Go
I
ahead,
said
babe. What did you say?
Al. What do you think, Jake Paul? Jake Paul is a master YouTuber. He's a master troll. He's in the buzz in the street. Al is not doing this shit no more. Bob Aaron ain't doing this shit no more. It is Jake Paul. The guard has changed. Have you guys
Why,
realized that?
bro, why you
Not
sound like you
true.
about to hyperventilate whenever you talk, man?
Not
Why are you
true.
getting mad at me for being honest?
I'm asking the
Man, he
question.
got to earn. Yo,
Jake
this
is
Big
coming,
Dog
man.
Willie got to earn that
I've
check
been
he
saying,
get, man.
hold on, Dave. I've
But
been saying for months that Jake Paul's the best promoter out here, you guys, while people
He
running around
is.
screaming about Eddie Hearn. Like, this
whoa,
dude got the streaming in a chokehold. So, and everything's moving over to streaming. That's why I said, whether you feel negative about this Tank fight or positive, this is good for boxing because it's going to bring a lot of eyes to a lot of talent. I mean, shit, it's hard to
oh my
argue.
God,
I
why do
know.
we
I
think
mean,
that
I
Eddie?
mean,
whoever just
I don't
spoke.
understand what the problem really is. I really don't understand why people are so upset. He's going to bring a lot of eyes to the sport, especially if there's a fire ass undercard. We just saw that fire ass card last night. Let's not act like he didn't have a fire ass card a couple weeks ago. Like Jake Paul is definitely moving in the right
Well, Queen,
direction
let me ask you
as a
something.
promoter. As a boxer, he can kiss my
Let
ass,
me
but
let
as
me
a
The box,
promoter,
let me
yeah.
ask you something, Queen.
It doesn't. The boxing doesn't count. You got to look at him as a boxer. That
no, I'm
think
looking
about
at him as
that.
what he's trying to
No, I'm
pretend
talking
to
about I'm
be. We
talking
have
about the
to
rest
talk
of
about
these people.
everything.
No, I'm talking about the rest of these people.
What's up, pork
Don't
chop?
look at.
I just want to
Go
know:
ahead, my
Are
fault.
we expecting these exhibitions to turn casuals into long-time fans? Because I don't think that's the
Nah,
case. I mean, we can go back, and it wasn't even a exhibition, but we can go back to Mayweather versus McGregor. I mean, what that was on Showtime, right?
boxing don't need no more hardcore fans.
That
They've
was on
been
Showtime,
running this
correct?
shit around for
Yes,
years.
And where's Showtime at?
gone.
Pork chop. Them
Mhm.
days are
So
over.
Let
these
him
spectacles,
finish.
these spectacles,
Okay, my
I'm
fault,
trying to
Queen.
get us. I'm trying to get us to see that these spectacles for the long term, they not bringing the fans in like that for the long term. You know, in that moment they might peak, yeah, but I don't think we bringing in long term fans off of that. And I
You
like
you
talking about it.
Can I
you
speak to
really
how we
trying to
bring in
compare
long term
something?
fans?
You trying
But
to
it's
compare
not like
something
the
that
whole thing is an exhibition. Just the main card is a spectacle. The undercard is going to be full of new fighters that probably we haven't seen, giving them an opportunity
Cool
to
boy
showcase
stuff.
themselves on a
True.
big stage, or some of the ones that don't get enough shine as they
Oh,
normally should. You know what I mean? So I
right,
don't
right.
think the whole thing is a spectacle, just the main event.
I think Sugar Rolly Romero gonna be on there, so it's gonna
Yeah,
be
Can
a
Rolly
good card
probably
if it
got my
divides
shit.
if the King is on there. You know what I'm
I
saying?
say something? When
I
Mike
did see
Tyson
him with Jake, but I don't know if that's gonna.
when Mike Tyson fought Jake Paul, what Mike Tyson Jake Paul was a spectacle. But what fight was before the two female fights? Who was everybody talking about?
Amanda Serrano.
And yes, so you see how it goes down like that.
Yeah, but
I mean,
Shushu was on that. Shushu was on that card too, wasn't he?
Yeah,
He was on YouTube.
but
He was on
people
YouTube first.
watch the whole card just to get up to Jake Paul and Mike Tyson showing his ass. I mean, you guys have to. Yeah, I know
You ain't
that
have
was
to say
you
crazy.
that.
remember that, huh?
You ain't
It's a
have to say
spectacle.
that.
It's a spectacle.
Shut up, John.
It's a
It's a
spectacle. No,
I
I'm
spectacle.
just
knew
saying
he
it's a
It's
had to
still a
mention
spectacle.
that
boxing match,
shit.
I
bro.
think if
It's
we get
still a
more
People, I'm trying to
boxing
tell
match.
you
viewers,
guys, you got to make
Anything
fun of me
can
all you
happen.
want,
One at a
but
time,
it's a
y'all. One at a time.
spectacle.
One at a time.
It's a
Rob
spectacle.
one. Rob one. I think I said him before. Yeah, it is. It is a spectacle. Nobody is denying that. Big Dog Willie, what is your argument, babe? We know what it is.
No. What I'm trying to say is the spectacle opens up to see eyes on other fighters. That's all I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and I think what people who are true boxing fans, it's really hard to for them to see this, because we're used to the old school style of like having the main card, having this, having that, having this, having that. But it doesn't work like that no more. And now Jake Paul is showing us how it works. The reason why Turkey is not having the success is because he's going by this old play.
It's because he's focused on the hardcore fans. That's why Turkey not having success. Because he's pandering to hardcore fans. Hardcore fans will not keep the sport alive because who keep cutting me off? Hardcore fans cannot alone themselves keep the sport alive because in their eyes the sport is limited to certain things. When in reality, boxing it's what they want, the boxing, the championships, it's that inside of what the wholeness of boxing is. So boxing is many different things, and people don't want to believe that. Boxing is entertainment. I think Boxing Hacker was saying boxing ain't entertainment. Absolutely entertainment. The reason how you know it's entertainment is because you can have a fighter like Gervonta Tank Davis, who is very entertaining, be the facing at the top of the sport, versus another fighter who's well accomplished that's not the facing at the top of the sport. So that lets you know right there, that's two different markets that are being entertained. The fighter with the accomplishment and the accolades, they're more liked and more appreciated by the hardcore boxing fan. The fighter that's more entertaining and that's like, they're more appreciated by the quote unquote casual fan. So like y'all won't understand how boxing works and what the business is. Y'all won't understand that. And until y'all understand that, y'all gonna stay confused. Boxing is entertainment. Entertainment changes over time. Trends change over time. The people and the fighters and the boxers that are able to realize that will be able to adapt and change with the times and be successful. Can Gervonta Tank Davis come back and satisfy the hardcore fan base? He absolutely can. But as of right now, he's focused on his fan base, which y'all all say all his fan base is casuals and they don't know shit about boxing. And those are the people that's supporting him and financing him. So why wouldn't he entertain those fans in that market, especially if it's going to be more profitable or just as profitable as satisfying the hardcore fan?
And what you just said is
Two cents boxing. Thank you for. I can't explain like you do. They don't understand this shit. I don't understand why you guys don't understand it. It's a game.
Yeah.
It is what it is. We have to let it. We have to let it
go. That thrives off of
off,
entertainment. Technically, it's a sport.
This is a sport first. I ain't never.
It's not a sport first. It's a business first. That's y'all problem.
Business first, second, third.
Hold on.
NBA.
Go ahead, Porchop.
The NBA didn't need the Harlem Globetrotters to build their brand. They built their brand through competition between actual NBA teams. The NFL did not need to put on all these extravagant spectacles and giving no-name teams an opportunity against professional teams. They built their brand off of competitive football. The best going against the best all the time. Same with hockey, same with baseball. These is entities that put the sport first, and in doing so, they reap the rewards through the business. When y'all keep saying business, it's a business first, and that's what y'all been saying for the last 20 years, and it ain't got us nowhere but deeper and deeper in the hole.
It ain't got y'all nowhere.
I'm saying is
nobody gives a fuck about boxing.
Hold on, let him finish, and then Downer up next.
These spectacles, yeah, sure, they gonna bring them
Let me
eyes in that
respond.
moment, but we not bringing in long-time fans with this. What we need is consistently the best versus the best. That's how the UFC. They only been around 25 years, and ain't no way in the world the UFC supposed to be more popular than boxing. If they can do it,
the UFC isn't more popular than boxing, though.
Guys, hold on. Everybody stop talking at the same time. Porchop, go ahead, land your plane too, since you responded.
If the UFC can build a name up to what it is now, to where they get billion-dollar deals in only a span of 25 years, if they can do it without putting on all these spectacles and the best fighting the best all the time, then boxing should have been got it together 25 years ago. It ain't no excuse, man.
I'm gonna respond to them and let Dondra go. Did you really just compare boxing to team sports like basketball and football,
I
where
compare
there's a
boxing to every sport.
hold on,
Boxing every
hold on. So let me finish.
Let her finish.
Where there's governing bodies and schedules where you fight in different teams and it's lined up for the whole season. Who you know how you gonna fight? You don't have no autonomy. You don't get to decide. There's no matchmaking involved. It's two completely different things. And for you to keep like trying to downplay this, the fight broke the internet in 15 minutes. So y'all can feel however y'all want to feel about it. People want to see it. People are interested in it. It's profitable. There is nothing that's not a business first, bro. That's not how it works. Boxing is a business first. If what they were doing was a problem and it wasn't profitable and it wasn't a business first, they wouldn't continue doing it. If what you wanted was profitable, the quote unquote best fighting the best and all of this shit, they would be doing that. Turkey is proving to you that putting on fans that the fights want to see and all this shit y'all keep talking about, it's not profitable. The reason why Turkey is able to do that is because he's not trying to be profitable. Like, I don't understand what y'all not realizing. To say something is not a business first, how is it going to continue to be a sport if you don't focus on the business of it? That doesn't make any sense.
And I ask you,
hold on. You had your turn. Let me get mine off. No brothers.
I'm just putting this little rebuttal.
You got a minute and a
I'm
half.
asking. I ain't even gonna take a half. I'm not even gonna take a half. I'm just asking what putting the business first has gotten us nowhere. That's all I'm saying.
All right.
But
I'm gonna give you a little lesson since I'm the one working on a degree in sports law and sports management. Do you know what happened to the NBA before Magic and Bird came? They were about to go into bankruptcy.
Oh, I know they was going down here.
Hey, I'll let you speak, nigga. Go ahead, let me get mine. Let me get mine.
Come on, what's all of that, y'all? Come on, y'all.
Sports is ran off people. You have to connect to your people. The problem with boxing is we have we have groups that want to be the top and they don't like working with each other. We have Top Rank, we have Golden Boy, we have PBC, and you know what the problem is? They don't like to work with each other. That's the problem why boxing isn't who it is. And boxing is not as personable as it used to be because it used to be on free TV like other sports were. That is the problem. We don't have a network that is willing to do that. UFC is run on a slave mentality. They pay their fighters nothing until they become megastars and they force them to pay them. That is not what boxing is. Boxing has always been an independent contracting. So that's why it's different for a boxer. See, the only way boxing can grow is we have to have more stars. We need to make more people want to see more people. That is the only way this sport grows. And you know how you do that? You get more casuals. Once you have more people behind you and you have more casuals, the sport grows because now more people want to box. We need more people who want to box, who wants to go to more boxing events. If you people don't want to come to events, they're not going to come.
Well, the casuals ain't sticking around.
Can I say something?
Okay, hold on, y'all. Who was at the second they say something?
Let's Cam J get in here, man. Let's get in here, man. Hey, now I'm gonna talk about this from a content creator perspective, in a sense to where I feel like us as content creators. I mentioned this the other day on my brother Crush the Legend show. Us as content creators, we need to be pushing the culture of these new era fighters coming up, man. Like some of the fighters, yeah, we gonna talk about the hottest topics, of course, and everything, but we need to be pushing up some of these new era fighters that's coming up. There's so many other fights that's happening right now. You know what I'm saying? Between right now and up until November, so many different events, so many different scenarios and the rankings, etc. You know what I mean? And we need to be pushing some of these other fights that's going on because this is a part of the culture. If we talk about guys like Scooter Davis and Zay Quimo, some of these guys is coming up. You know what I'm saying? Those guys are going to be the guys we're going to be covering in the next 5-10 years. You know what I'm saying? Like we're not going to be covering fucking Earl Spence and Bud Crawford and Canelo and shit in the next 2-3 years, whatever. You know what I mean? I'm just saying in general, we got to start we need to broaden our horizon with the whole landscape of boxing and push a lot of the fighters around all of the divisions and from these different countries, etc. And especially American boxing. We need to push our American boxing heavy from the amateurs on up. We need to be pushing these guys, you know what I mean, for real, because it's real pivotal for the future of boxing. Us as content creators pushing these new era boxers coming up, man, for real. Because you can say you pushing the amateur, you know what I mean, and then he come up and he be world champion. You can be that motherfucker. Like, man, I've been talking about dude and everything, covering him, and now
Covering
he a
him for the
world champion.
longest. Yep.
You know what I mean? So like that's the amazing part about this shit for us as content creators. So like it's bigger than just talking about Tank and Jake Paul and Devin and fucking Brian Norman Jr. Like, yeah, we gonna talk about them fights, of course, you know what I mean? But them shit's gonna be about shit when we got the other fights going on to talk about. That's all I want to, get off and say right there.
I.e. that fire ass card last night.
We need more eyes on boxing. I'm telling you,
bro.
The thing is, boxing needs another outlet. We need boxing on college campuses. I'm telling people, like, they have wrestling teams. We need to have boxing at every school. We need to somehow try to talk to people in your local government. But hey, we got boxers here. Let's push them forward. So hey, we can push them towards the state. It needs to be a push towards boxing. We have to start that push so we can get more casuals in it. So
hey,
that's
what's up,
my idea.
What's up, y'all?
What?
I just think as a content creators, I think sometimes when I look at guys on YouTube and I be hearing them, they only talk about a handful of fighters. You know what I mean? That's not pushing the culture forward. That's not. You know what I mean? Like, it's any day we can talk about fucking the top pound for pound fighters all day. You know what I'm saying? But we need to talk about some of these guys that's independent, like Albert Bell, you know what I'm saying, that's not getting these championship opportunities, and he's a world-class fighter. You know what I mean? Like, we need to be talking about those type of guys. There's a lot of guys like Elijah Pierce, Sis Dad Queen, she interviewed him. He's a guy that's on OTX grinding it out right now. We need to be talking about more of these guys and pushing the culture forward, because some of these guys, they're not getting that backing that they have from these big promotional companies and shit. You know what I mean? Or their attention. So we need to be talking about these guys instead of talking about the same 3-5 guys every fucking day.
That's why I'm gonna start my own promotional company called Get Down and Lay Down.
You ain't gonna last for
either you gonna get down or you gonna lay down.
You got a lot of the content.
My
A lot
bad.
of the content creators ain't really worried about pushing the sport. They worry about pushing them clicks, and that's talking about the best in boxing. So I'm saying it's only a handful of them that I know that cover the game from the women and the men's side specifically. So hey, it's just gonna have to be a changing of the guard pretty soon, man. We really gonna have to.
Well, that's why I try to make sure I cover everything, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not put in a box. But, for whatever reason, we always seem to come back to the same goddamn conversation. Even though, again, all these knockouts, like, y'all, I don't know who they watch. You know what? The hell with y'all.
And we got, like he says, and I want to say this too, like, us as YouTubers and shit too, like content creators, like, we got to understand, like, our word is powerful. Like, the fighters watch our content. Like, we got a real powerful tongue on YouTube when we get on our live streams and our videos and shorts and shit and talk boxing and shit. Because a lot of these boxers and coaches and promoters and managers and shit, they are watching us. They are watching us.
Hey, JFQ, can I get in right quick? And I'll be off out here.
Yeah. Go ahead, babe.
Okay, what's up to all of y'all? First of all, man, keep putting out the content and I watch. I was watching Arguello and Kevin Rooney last night, and it hit me. That fight was on CBS. And I put in the group chat, how come these promoters don't create what college football creates? If you got a prospect, create an app, put them on the prospects, put all your prospects on there. And if it's not a big fight, leave them off of Amazon or leave them off the zone. And you float them on these apps, and people are watching. And like if Michigan is playing somebody like Utah State, and Utah State is really not that big, they put it on the Big Ten network, but people still see them. People still like you still gonna get a lot of eyes on them. And then when they get big, you swing them right over and you just keep developing them, keep rotating them out like that. Like, has nobody even come up with that kind of idea? And you charge them, if you want to charge them $2 or $3 just to do a small app, okay, they'll pay for it. Dude, kids between 18 and 54 spend like 3 hours on their phone a day after they get out of school. Like, research shows this stuff. How come they haven't taken that approach?
Because they're selfish.
They do promo on their websites and shit. You feel me? So that's the case for us. That ain't really about shit. I'm just saying in general, some of these promotional companies, they be watching us on YouTube. They need to tap in with some of these motherfuckers that's grinding, that's pushing these fighters that they ain't getting the push enough on their platform. You know what I mean?
No,
Because
dude,
they
but like
watching us and they know that we pushing these motherfuckers. You know what
I
I
know,
mean?
but
Like
like
this motherfucker,
Continue
and
to.
literally, it's promotional companies that like literally right now when Elder when he be dropping information, they be taking fights that he be telling them that he want to see and shit. Literally, you know what I'm saying? They
Right.
are literally tapped in. They watch everything on the YouTube, bro. It's like we real
Do their
powerful on
job for
YouTube,
them.
and we gotta use that to our fucking ability. And let alone the promotional companies, they need to fuck with us on this shit too because we pushing them motherfuckers for real.
I know, but like back in the day, they had Tuesday night fights, they had Wednesday night fights, then they had Friday night
Yeah.
fights. Then you got show. They don't have those outlets. Like you saw smaller fighters and
Pro
promoters fighting
box.
on Tuesday night fights. I'm saying bring that concept here.
Oh yeah,
Like
absolutely. I agree with that. We need
okay,
to bring the
okay,
weekday fights back. Yeah, bring the weekday fights back for sure. Like
right,
Tuesday nights, I used to Pro Box. They doing a lot of their events on the weekends now. But I used to
okay.
love when Pro Box was doing their events on Wednesdays. Like that
Me
shit was lit
too.
on Wednesdays with Pro Box. Pro Box be having some
Dopest
hell of
shit
a
ever.
fights, and they got a card coming up September 5th with Scooter Davis on there too, and
That's
Lamont
what's up.
Rose's little
Jake
brother
Paul
on
on
there.
the joint.
Yeah, look, my
Mm.
little rope. He just fought already before too. He fighting again.
Yeah,
His
he a
little brother.
prospect, so them prospects gonna fight 3-4 times a year.
I'm about to say that
Yeah.
little nigga
Five,
just
five
fought.
at the max.
They need to fight
Yeah,
at least 5 times
Are
a
y'all
year. They need to
watching
fight
this
every
card right
2 months.
now?
To be honest with you.
yeah.
You watching this card right now, Ty?
No, I'm talking to
Who
y'all.
looking at this fight now with Woodstock Jr. and Miller?
I am. That's what I was just asking.
Yeah, I'm looking at. Yeah, I'm looking at it now. I'm
Jake
looking at
Paul
it.
was in there with Mike Perry and shit. Jake Paul was sitting in there with Mike Perry. He just knocked him out.
So
Jake Paul
People
is
are
doing an
acting like he
amazing
not
job with
fighting,
his
bro.
promotion. He's doing an amazing job. Roll your window up or whatever you got going on,
Yeah,
Rich.
I
Please.
hate that shit. They come in here crazy. I didn't know who that was, but
That was Rich.
but it's a quick thing.
Elder, I need to. I gotta look
Yo,
at
they
my
getting mad at
messages
me
to see
because
if he
I
told me
said
already.
fucking Jake
oh,
Paul.
put that back
What if
up,
he
sis.
comes in
Put
there
that back up.
trying to punch
Najee
on
Lopez
Tank?
on that
He's a
card.
big ass dude.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's gonna be fire. Nicholas Flash. He just moved up in the WBO
I didn't
rankings
see that.
recently
So all
too.
right.
And Pete Dobson, that's a good fight. I like that fight. Pete Dobson, the guy that fought Jaleel Hackett and Conor Ben recent time.
What you talking about
Najee
And
the
Lopez
pro
about to
box
get a
card
shot.
on Cam? Hey Cam.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, they got a Pro Box
Yeah,
card
yeah, yeah,
On the
yeah.
September
You know, I'm,
27th.
27th.
With,
I'm, oh, you said I'm thinking you talking about September 5th.
yeah, they got
September
one
5th.
September 5th and
Scooter.
the 27th.
Yeah, the September 5th one. That's when I might
Scooter
do my
Davis on
first
that joint.
content, man. So y'all get ready,
It's
all
in
right?
DC,
Let's
bro.
go.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah, I know, I
go,
know,
Rich.
I know. Yeah, that's why I might do my first content.
Let's
Ain't
go,
nobody
bro.
gonna deny an interview from me.
Let's get it.
I would.
I would.
I would.
Nah, nah.
They said, get your motherfucking ass out of here.
It's not fucking with y'all.
We do definitely need to do a better job of promoting these younger boys, though, because there's a lot of them that are very, very good fighters, bro. And we're too
yeah.
focused on these other dudes. Like real
Yeah, because
shit.
they don't have a lot of people don't understand. Like they need to be seen, even in the amateurs. I think the amateurs need to be like readily available. They need to have that on YouTube. Like
Yeah.
I don't
They
understand why they
need
don't have
Yeah.
the Golden Gloves on YouTube. Like that should be
Yeah.
It's
seen
easy to
like
do.
They
Get
need to
everywhere.
be
You know what I'm
content
showing
saying?
these
creators to set it
tournaments.
up. Get with
They
a
Yes.
need to
content
be.
creator to
It's
come to your
because
fucking
boxing is
tournament,
a niche
live
sport in
stream that shit.
America.
But
Boxing is a niche
we
sport in
Damn, you
America.
can't
there's a
hear
lot
me?
of niche sports. Lacrosse is a niche sport, but it's still seen. Hockey's not the
Somebody need to
biggest
mute
sport.
up. Somebody got some
Track ain't
background.
seen.
Yo, can
Track
you
is a
hear
niche.
me?
Track ain't seen.
I can hear
Yeah,
you, D1.
All right. Oh,
I can hear
this shit
somebody
fucked
else's
up.
background too.
Yeah, I can hear the
that's
fights.
Mr. David.
Yeah,
Mr. David
David.
got to get that together.
Got
Got his
mute.
TV on 800.
Hey,
Stop.
this shit.
Nah, but we do need to have more like a boxing events that can be seen easier. I
Yeah,
wish the
bro.
promoters would get together and be like, "Hey, we're gonna put all the prospects. We can do every night. We can do everybody do one night. Hey, you got this night. You got this night. You got this night. Then we can rotate it. You know what I'm saying? So somebody gets the weekend, and they could do that
Yo,
and have their prospects on a keep going and fighting whoever they want. They can have amateur nights and things like that. But they don't think like that because they're always trying to get their own set of money, but they don't understand that they're killing the sport by being selfish.
By being so greedy.
I'm about to
Yep.
contact the local gyms and see what's up and do something like that because it needs to be seen, bro.
Yep.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yep.
That's how
Yep. Yep.
boxing
Yep.
grows.
Well, I'm about to wrap up, y'all, so I can go start watching this card.
Yeah.
Any final comments?
Dog Willie start kissing that dog.
Oh my God, Dondrick.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, this dude got some ice,
Got no
ice,
time for
man.
this foolishness.
Damn. Jeffrey,
D1.
thanks for having me. I'm out.
All
Peace
right,
and
babe.
blessings.
Yep.
All right, D1.
Peace, fellas. Panel, be good. Be
Peace.
safe.
Hey,
Rich.
don't. Oh,
Hold
go
up.
ahead, Rich.
Rich. Final thoughts, babe. Rich. This is what I'm talking about. People.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Can you? Okay. My final thoughts is I salute to the panel. Good show. And like I said, we need to be
I can't. You breaking up, babe. You breaking up.
What you
Can y'all
say?
hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
All right.
I can barely
we
hear you,
start
Rich. But go ahead.
Pushing these fights more like Cam said. Trying to show fights, you know what I'm saying? Even though the person making money, we just need to stop on it.
Yeah, you're going in and
we
out,
need to
babe.
hold
This is
people
horrible.
accountable.
Right. Okay. Yeah, your sound is all messed up, Rich. You're going in and out, babe.
Yeah, he lagging bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on, 30 seconds.
What you say? Hold on.
I don't know what the hell Rich said, but go ahead, Mr. Lynch.
Hey, I just what all I gotta say is that we gotta start when it comes to re-promoting this re-promoting when it comes to boxing. I don't know why I say re-promoting. That sounds so stupid. But when it comes to boxing, I think what the problem is that got us into this situation is that boxing was completely taken away and was placed on paid television. Paid television, if you got cable, you paying for television. So who you got there that it comes on? ESPN. You know what I mean? At one time you had to go ahead and you had to order, you know how it is, you had to order HBO in order to see HBO boxing content. You had to order Showtime in order to be able to see Showtime boxing content. But what has happened is a lot of that content has been taken away. You know what I mean? And when you have all that money that just disappeared from the money that was going into boxing, just disappeared, you have a big void. And then at the same time, we had a situation where we have these promotional companies begin to be pretty much proprietary. Then you had sanctioning bodies. I know they had to be taking money in order to steer certain belts and certain divisions to certain platform streaming. And what you have then is you have a thinning out where as though the best don't fight the best. The best not fighting the best was never the fault of the boxers. It was the promotional companies that they were signed to. Top Rank wouldn't do business for nothing with PBC or Showtime. You know what I mean? Showtime, and then when it became PBC, became and took over that block of content that was on Showtime. That's why you had the situation where you had Boots who was fighting for Showtime, but then you had all these other boxes that was already signed to PBC when Showtime stepped out of boxing. You know what I mean? And then you had a situation where, all right, Top Rank is not playing, don't want to play ball and put championships up, put their boxes up against PBC boxes. You know what I mean? So what did Top Rank start doing? They started dealing with Matchroom and Queensbury over across the pond, you know? And what you end up happening is, next thing you know, Pickle Turkey sneak right in with Queensbury and Matchroom, and we have the zone start up. So they have their own area which they fight at over there. Meanwhile, you have UFC bludgeoning Top Rank over the head, and for some reason they still didn't want to go ahead and cross the aisle and deal with Al Heyman and PBC. So what you ended up happening was boxing has allowed itself, the promoters has allowed boxing to be thinned out. You know what I mean? Now you have a situation where the heavyweight championship will probably never come back across across the seas over here to America. It's being held hostage, pretty much. You know what I mean? Because they dictating who gets the shot at the belt. You know what I mean? We got American heavyweights right now. You know what I mean? It's one of them in particular who I wanna. I just can't remember his name right now. You know what I mean? I have my memory issues, but I can't remember his name. You know, right now, and yet who do you see only fighting for the heavyweight belt? It's either it's the same people, or you have a lot of African dudes that's fighting, might win a fight, and then the next thing you know, they cash them out and then bring them along whenever. It's just ridiculous. Seriously. Our Top Rank and need to get together as long as well. All right, I can go ahead and say J. Paul is seems like he's winding his participation in boxing down so that he could be behind the scenes doing promotion. I'm like, all right, that's cool. You know what I mean? Now, Bob or whoever Bob gonna leave Top Rank to, they have to get together with Al Heyman and all of them three need to get together, in which they come up with a way to save the Muhammad Ali Act. Because if they allow TKO, which is really Turkey and Dana White, get their way, they're going to have blood on the floor matches. It's going to be like Mandingo fighting out there. UFC is already Mandingo fighting, but then again, you don't have Mandingos in there no more. You know what I mean? You mostly got a whole lot of Russians and whatnot, Russians, and a whole lot of guys from other different places. You know what I mean? We thinning out in that sport, where so you won't be seeing our faces on that. The same thing is going to happen with boxing when they start up TKO. You know what I mean? Boxers are not going to have any rights at all. We got to save the Muhammad Ali Act. We can't allow them to take that away. Because when they take that away, then the boxer will lose. Gone will be the days of big pay-per-views. Gone will be the days of boxers being able to take care of themselves. You know what I mean? And we sitting back and we looking at favorite boxers of my generation, my era, that's like dying all broke and poor and homeless shelters and then nursing homes and shit. The shit is ridiculous. After all they fought for legacy and championships and all of this, come on. Somebody always say that the championship belts, you got to respect them. Respect them. The sanctioning bodies who created these belts don't respect the boxers.
All right.
That's all I gotta say. You know what I mean?
So much, Mr. Lynch, for
Salute,
stopping by.
salute,
Always
salute, David Lynch.
All right, Cam.
always a pleasure.
All right. All right.
Respect,
All right.
Rich.
Have a good night, Mr.
All
Lynch.
right, peace. Y'all
Lynch.
too.
Okay.
All right. See, I gotta pick up where he left off at. I feel like that a lot of fights is not really hard to being made. I'm gonna continue saying this because I know it's true. And if y'all correct me when I'm wrong, Tank said the Tank just retweeted that Shakur in a 6-fight deal, or was that an old tweet?
That's an old tweet.
Okay, that's an old tweet. Okay. Well, I'm gonna continue saying this, man. The only fights hard to make in 2025, 26 is Tank and Shakur or Canelo and Benavidez. And Turkey already said it. Whenever he get Canelo ready to fight him, then that's when that fight gonna happen. I don't really think. I think the promotional companies I think that shit is going out the window, man. Because we seeing stuff right now. We seeing Osaki. Who Osaki signed to? He signed the Top Rank, right?
Yep.
And they about to be on the card right now, on the PBC card. They next fight, we seeing Benavidez switch over to the, over there with Turkey. We seeing a lot of stuff getting shaken up in the boxing. You know what I'm saying? So I don't feel like a lot of promotional companies having hard fights to make it. That's what he was trying to say. Second, I wanted to say something, man. That man, damn, David Lynch was talking too much. Hold on.
Rich, you are ridiculous. Say what you gotta say and get on.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm done, man. Salute to the panel, man. Salute to
All right,
everybody.
babe. We'll see you next time.
Little bro.
I go on real quick because I know Cam J is the network, and he always got to get the last say because that's what the network do. Speaking of which, man, speaking on networks, that Tank versus Shakur fight not hard to make.
You gotta lower your background, Thomas. I didn't say go on mute. I said do something with your background.
Yeah, but you would have heard the background because it's a TV, so I had to go away from it.
Oh.
Yeah, that fight could have already been made. You had one fighter say, I recognize somebody as the A side, and I would do anything in my power to make that fight happen if it was ever offered to me. Prior to all that, there was, he know better than get in the ring with me. He better not ever play with me. He ducking me. And then there was an interview that was released about a contact. And then there was this. He not ducking me. I'm not ducking him. He not afraid of me. I'm not afraid of him. The fight's going to happen. We just got to be patient. So that's clear evidence. The energy shift is clear evidence that there was an approach. So there was an opportunity because it was, I will do anything to make the fight. That being the case, that fight is not hard to make. That Benavidez versus Canelo ain't hard to make. It's just people coming together and saying, let's make it. I think the Canelo versus Benavidez will probably be his last fight. And it will be a huge money-making fight. I don't know about Jake being the new Al Heyman, like your boy Big Dog Willie said. Shout out to Trollster Jomas and his I Told You So tour. You know what I'm saying? Out there spending that Jake Paul money out in Cancun. Appreciate you, champ. But that being said, like I say, we got to just make sure that we respect the fighters. It's too many times we downgrade fighters because we like another fighter or we roll with another fighter. And at times, these fighters are human just like us. And if you were given a chance to stand on your legacy or provide for your legacy, your progeny, and everything that follows after that, you're going to choose the latter, not the former. So it's unfortunate that Jake Paul versus Tank is the next fight that we're going to get out of Tank. Hopefully it won't be the last fight, and hopefully he get to them names that he said or somebody else said that he said y'all to, so that we can reinvent new narratives. And with that, man, I'm out.
Thank you so much, Thomas. Bro, take us home.
Yo, what's good, man? So yeah, man, we got this card right now. MVP got a card going on currently right now, man. Fire card. Jermaine Ortiz gonna be fighting tonight. Lucas Body gonna be fighting tonight. A lot of implications for Lucas Body.
They fighting for that.
Yeah, tell us he fighting for that WBA strap, so that's big implications for Boots. You know, I heard Bozy was in the building last night at the fights last night, so I'm pretty sure he's gonna be at the fights tonight watching Talish because you know Boots versus Lima October 11th. That's a WBA title eliminator fight. So the winner of that fight may be seeing the winner of the fight between Talish and Baru tonight up here on this MVP card tonight. So that's a big card. So it's some big fights with big rankings and title implications and stuff tonight on this MVP card, man. So everybody, make sure y'all tune in to this card tonight. It's just started at 8 o'clock. So the first fight just started just now. So it's lit, man. It's lit, man. Of course, KJ
It's
Network,
on the
man.
zone,
I got
right? This on the zone or the
Oh,
prelims is on
yeah,
YouTube?
it's on the zone. Yeah, it's on the zone.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm watching it right now. Yeah, so you already know we man, I'm gonna clip up a little roundup video for the drop in the morning, and then we're gonna do the round table show tomorrow and recap these
For
fights
sure.
tomorrow, man. So we go over some of the hottest topics in boxing and stuff, and do our thing tomorrow. So just make sure y'all subscribe to Cam J Network on YouTube, and you already know like this motherfucking live stream right now if y'all didn't like this shit for my sister Jack Queen Boxing for sure and sub to the channel if you ain't subscribed to my sister right now. I mean she definitely working her motherfucking ass off. So salute to my sister, man. This was another lit ass fucking show. And we already know, man, we gonna be at it tomorrow, man. And you already know Sis live every Thursday and Saturday. So make sure y'all stay tapped in with Sis, man. She working her ass off for real.
I appreciate you, bro.
You
Oh my
already know,
goodness.
sis.
Yeah. I'm definitely gonna tune into this car because I told you last night. I was like, oh my god. It was, yo. I'm not even gonna lie. I was so entertained, bro. I'm like, now this what I'm talking about right here. Get to that smoke. You know what I'm saying? It was damn near
Right.
knockout every fight. I think except for like maybe one or two went the distance. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
man, hats off to
It was
Jake
it was it
Paul.
was a lot of lopsided fights. Just for some of the MVP
Yes.
fighters to look good last night. So that was
Well,
what that was about.
that
But that's cool
that of
though. It
course.
happens. It's a
Now,
part of the
why
game.
you didn't have to put their business in the street, okay? Just acknowledge it, bro. You didn't have to
I
put
gotta
their
keep it
business in the
100, man.
street. You have to put their business
It's
in the
good fight.
nah.
It's good, but it's good action packed fights because they bringing guys to the table that ain't scared to fight these guys though too at the same
And
time.
that
So
was the
it
point.
makes
That was the
up for good
point.
action packed fights.
Yeah, definitely. It definitely was the point. And then I could see the ones that they're trying to highlight. You know what I'm saying? So, just certain ones to keep an eye out on, you know what I'm
Yeah, I
saying?
mean,
But
because Jay
I
gotta look at it too though, sis. Like with he got the women popping, so he got to start getting some of these men popping that he got signed on MVP. You know what I'm saying? He got to start
and what a
pushing
way
these
to do
guys
it.
and getting them through. Because we
What a
seen
way
what
to do
happened
it.
with him and H2O that fallout.
Yeah. Oh my
Now, and
goodness.
Thomas here now tomorrow roundtable show tomorrow. I say 1 o'clock. We're gonna do 1 o'clock, 1 p.m. tomorrow. Yeah, 1 p.m. You already know open panel shit. We recap the fights, go over some topics, cook up and shit. Have intelligent boxing conversation. Not no bullshit.
Facts.
Not no bullshit. Motherfuckers coming up, pushing false narratives and want to come up and talk about tanking Jake only and shit out this motherfucker now, bro. It's other shit for us to talk about the boxing, bro. I promise you. I promise you.
Right. And that's why I said the 154 division, they getting just so messy and so ghetto up there. I don't know if you was here from the beginning. I went over it. They just so ghetto over there, the 154 division. But
Man,
we can tap it up and
54
talk more
division
about it.
lit.
It
We
is.
lit.
But it is, but it's so messy. I think once after this fight with Tellez and them, and I don't know if he's gonna be elevated to Crawford's belt or what, but after that, maybe
Yeah,
things will
most
start running.
likely because Crawford, they're gonna end up either stripping him or he gonna end up vacating by the time September 13th comes. So, I mean, similar to what they did, shit, they stripped Charlos as soon as he hit the ring when he
Yeah.
fought Canelo. So, you know what I'm saying? So, we'll definitely see, Tellez, he'll get elevated, and then, Boots, he going the WBA route. Look like he'll be trying to, go ahead and fight the winner if he beats Lima. We got to say that. But even
Yeah,
though a lot of
if
people
he beats
already
Lima.
believe that he going to beat Lima, but,
If
you know what I'm
he beats
saying?
Lima.
He
Yeah.
beats Lima, he'll most likely face the winner of Tellez and Baru that's fighting on this MVP card tonight on the zone. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's lit tonight, man. It's lit some
Yeah,
action packed fights, man. Y'all need to go watch them. Y'all gonna
man.
go back and watch Shakur and shit and Devin and shit.
Stop.
Watch they old
Okay.
fights and shit.
Stop it. You terrible.
They go back watching. They watching highlights and shit. Man, Shakur, Devin, man. Ooh, man,
I'm
the
telling you, man.
greatest.
Your tell name is the co-main, right?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
believe so. I believe
they're the
so.
co-main. All right, so I
Well,
got
I
some
think
time.
it may be Lucas Body though. You know, Lucas Body high up on MVP for us now, so
Nah,
it
I
may
could
be
have
Lucas
sworn I
Body.
read when I was reading
It
the
may be
card.
it
It
may
said
be Celeste though because it's a title fight though, so I
because
can
it's a
see that
title
too
fight.
though.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
Yeah, let
All
me
right,
see real quick.
that'll work. Yeah,
Let
check
me
it for me
see.
real
They
quick.
got hold on. God damn.
LV, what's up, babes? We getting ready to shut down the Carter.
The Carter. Let me pull this up.
Yeah, because I thought it was the co-main. Where the hell did I write that? Because I know I wrote it down.
Yeah. They're the co-main. Yeah, they
They're the co-main,
co-main.
right? Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so you
Okay, so
got so right now, actually Lucas Body is about to fight coming up next right now. So Lucas Body and Roger Gutierrez is about to fight. Then you got Stephanie Hand and Paulina Angel in the WBA lightweight 10-round fight for that title for the WBA at 135 for the women. And then you got Eunice
it's
Telez
some
and Shabazz
bantamweights
Maru.
up there too, ain't it?
That well the main event, Yankiel Rivera, Angelo Cordova, that's a
Yeah,
12-round
like
interim WBA flyweight titles
flyweight.
fight.
Okay.
So
I
yeah,
know
that's a title.
Jasmine
That's a
Artiga
flyweight.
and Lynn Sandrom. That's a bantamweight title.
Yeah, I missed Jermaine Ortiz. I got to go back and see what Jermaine Ortiz did. Then, damn, I missed it. He fought on the prelims.
Yeah. Lucas
He
Body up
fought on the
next.
prelims because of the guy Steve Claggett that he was supposed to fight. He ended up backing out because he got an injury,
Yeah,
a
so they
couple
had a
weeks ago.
replacement. You fighting a
Yeah.
replacement, yeah.
So that's why they put him on the prelims instead of having him on the main card. Yeah, so
All
yeah,
right.
we got Lucas Body about to come on, Roger Gutierrez, man. Yeah, so we definitely gonna be lit, man. You already know, 1 o'clock tomorrow.
All right,
Make
bro.
it happen. You already know, so be
Definitely.
safe.
All right. Talk to you later.
What?
All right. Ooh, child. All right, guys. I want to say, first of all, thank y'all so much. You know what I'm saying, for coming out and hanging out with us. I know when we first started, I understand some of y'all, um, didn't watch the MVP card. That's why I brought it to y'all attention, because some of these cards that are not like mainstream cards be really, really good cards. You know what I'm saying? And I think that we need to start giving them some of our attention too. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be spending a lot of time, introducing y'all to some fighters y'all may not know, or some y'all may have even forgot about, because there's a lot of moving parts going on. So that's what we're going to be focusing on. Obviously, the main fights, we're going to cover those too, but those guys are going to be leaving the sport soon. So we need to be familiarizing ourselves with some of the guys that are coming into the sport, or some of the ones who just aren't getting as much recognition as, they should, you know. I was gonna just drop a video, about it, but I might as well let y'all know, since that was pretty much the conversation at the end of the show. I am actually starting a new segment of my show where I will be focusing on nothing but amateurs, nothing but the ones coming out of the Olympics, because I want to focus on them too. I want to familiarize myself with them too. So when we see the names start to be placed in the rankings and starting to move up, and you won't be looking at them like, who the hell is this guy and how he get a fight with this guy? You'll already know. You know what I'm saying? So that's just the kind of direction that we're moving in, because we have to stay in front of the train. You know what I'm saying? We're going to just make sure that we're covering all aspects of the sport, not just the same 5-6 guys. We're going to be looking at the ones that are coming in, and the ones that are already here, but maybe don't have as much of a platform or as big as a stage, but they could really fight. You know what I'm saying? So we got to kind of start shifting our focus to guys that really want to fight, instead of guys that are turning down 11, 12, 13, 14 million dollars to fight. You know what I'm saying? I bet you none of these amateurs would do that. You know what I'm saying? They hungry and they're still willing to get in there and fight. So those are the guys that deserve our attention. And so those are the guys we will be paying attention to. But once again, I just want to thank y'all so much for coming out tonight. Y'all make sure y'all have a good night. Check out the card that's already on, and we will see y'all next time. Y'all have a good evening. Catch me on the next panel, baby. I am gone.